All right, we are live and welcome to Believe Talk. My name is Joe and welcome to this special live edition as we get ready to watch our Buffalo Bulls go after that MAC championship and go beat the Bowling Green Falcons to become MAC champions for the second year in a row, giving them that automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. Before we do that, however, welcome to Believe Talk. My name is Joe. If you are new to this channel, if this is the first time you've been around saying, wow, he does Buffalo Bulls games. Not only do I do Buffalo Bulls, I do all Buffalo sports. The women's Bulls team won the MAC title on the women's side just earlier today. Let's go for 2-2. That would be awesome. But again, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment over on the right-hand side there, and I'll happily get to all of your comments as we look forward to this game. Tip-off just a little bit away. Going to go ahead and give you some statistics for this game as Bowling Green and Buffalo. I'm new to the channel. Yeah, Myth, how you doing? Good to see you. Bowling Green and Buffalo split the season series, both winning a game. The Buffalo Bulls and Bowling Green Falcons played first February 1st, and that was actually Buffalo Bulls' last loss, February 1st, against these same Bowling Green Falcons. Buffalo lost 92-88. They were outscored 53-41 in the second half. Two second half 7-0 runs by the Falcons really is what contributed to them winning that game, and the Buffalo Bulls had 18 turnovers in that game. So that's something we need to watch out for in this game. Control the pace and also limit the turnovers, okay? Because in the second game, the one where the Buffalo Bulls won on March 8th, Buffalo won 84-73 in Buffalo, and they only had 8 turnovers in that game compared to 18 in the first meeting. So obviously, if you cut down on those turnovers, you have a better chance of winning this game and finding yourself winning the MAC championship. Also, 54 points in the paint for the Buffalo Bulls during that game, the second game. So again, getting points in the paint. On a serious note, what's up, Joe? Myth? Not much, man. Just enjoying my Saturday evening. Hope you guys are too. Welcome, Eagles 01. The Bulls are playing the Bowling Green Falcons for the MAC championship. Bowling Green was ranked 3rd in the conference, and Bowling Green is currently not in the March Madness. So it would really change things a little bit if Bowling Green were to win this game, because we all know the Buffalo Bulls look like they will be in the tournament no matter what happens. However, if Bowling Green wins, then that's one at-large bid that's gone, right? So if you're on the bubble, if you're a bubble team, you really want the Bulls to win this game to alleviate some of the pressure and give those at-large bids a better, more chances to get in. You know what I'm saying? So again, currently Joe Lunardi has the Buffalo Bulls 6th seed in the Midwest bracket. I wonder if that would change with the win here today. Hopefully, we want to move up to that 5-4 seed, somewhere in there. Makes it a little bit easier of a road going into like the Sweet 16. Coach Oach has said, you know, their goal is to make the Sweet 16. We saw the women Bulls make the Sweet 16 last season, winning 2 games. Both the women and men college basketball team had never won a March Madness game going into last season. Both were able to get victories. The women getting 2 victories and getting in the Sweet 16 before they lost to Mississippi State. The men, of course, upsetting Arizona, which was awesome to see us upset Arizona, and then falling to Kentucky the next round of 32. So we're hoping to do a little bit better than that this season. Again, hoping to get up to that 5-4 seed. If you go over to CBS, Jerry Palm, the CBS bracketologist over there, he actually does have Buffalo currently as a 5 seed in the West. So that one would only solidify that position, if not move us up maybe to that 4 seed. We'll see what happens. But before the game starts, I do want to take time to mention that, you know, this week I did get to the 500 subscribers mark, and it feels good to know that people are subscribing to my channel, liking my content. So really, I appreciate all of you guys who have done that, who have helped support me and you know, just talking Buffalo sports with you guys. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed bringing you all the free agency Bills news that's happened now. We just signed a free agent. I just did a review on that one. So you want to watch that. We have signed 5 offensive linemen, which is just awesome with the way our offensive line has been performing last season. So hopefully it encourages competition and will just make the offensive line better. That is what I look forward to. But again, we'll see what happens. And of course, Cole Beasley, John Brown, 2 bigger signings as well. Really appreciate all of the love and support that I've gotten from you guys and all the subscribers. Again, if you are new, if this is your first time watching, because normally I'm doing Bills and Sabres stuff. Maybe you're a Buffalo Bulls fan only. Hit that subscribe button. We do cover Buffalo Bulls sports, both men and women's. Again, the women's team winning the MAC championship earlier today in an impressive victory over Ohio, who was the #1 seed in the bracket. So it did look like the women were going to make it either way. However, this solidifies their position that they are MAC champions. They don't have to hope for a large bid. They can just keep going. Currently on ESPN2, which is the channel the Bulls game is going to be showing on, they have the Cincinnati Bobcats versus the Wichita State Shockers. So I will keep you updated on the start of the Bowling Green Buffalo Bulls game when it tips off. However, right now we are watching about 3 minutes left in this game of action, of game time. So we'll see how long that is of actual time. So 62-62. So of course this game is going to go into overtime. So we need to catch a little bit less of the game. But we'll see. I don't have the ESPN app. It's telling me it's available on the ESPN app, and I don't have the ESPN app. Maybe I'll get the ESPN app. So give me 1 second. We'll get the app, and then maybe we can watch it on the app until it gets started over here on ESPN2. So if you want to watch along with me, if you have ESPN2, definitely go on to ESPN2 and watch it there. We'll watch it together. I was so happy when I got a college letter for baseball from the Bulls. Oh, well, congratulations, Smith. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, again, good college, so knock yourself out. Bowling Green is located in Ohio. If you're all like, well, like I was earlier this week, where is Bowling Green? I don't even know where that is. Located in Ohio, 15 miles south of Dayton. So if you've never knew where that was, that's where Bowling Green is. So that's a little fun fact for you. I'm currently downloading the app. Hey, John Patrick. Hey, HMRZ Clan. Thank you for subscribing. Always appreciate the subs. Yeah, like I said, we're waiting for this game to end between the Cincinnati Bobcats and the Wichita State Shockers. And then the Bulls game will be on. I'm not sure if it will tip off before the end of this game. This game just tied up, so that means there's a chance that it goes into overtime. In that case, then I would imagine that we will miss the tip. But they said it's on the ESPN app, so right now I'm downloading the ESPN app, seeing if I can remember my credentials. Log in with Facebook. I'll log in with Facebook. Why not, right? All right. Let's take a look what happens. Nick Perkins, the show on the screen now, won 6th Man of the Year for the MAC. We'll go over the roster for the Buffalo Bulls. Hey, Clan, thank you. Yeah, I love keeping you guys updated on all Bills news, all Buffalo Sabres news. The Sabres are currently in action too. Last I saw, tied 1-1. But it's hard to care right now about the Buffalo Sabres because again we're going through another March where hockey just doesn't matter. But yeah, they are currently tied 1-1. So I'm going to see if I can get the Buffalo game on here before shows on ESPN2. Let me see if I can search it maybe. I don't know how this works. Guys, you know me, and if you know me in technology, you know that I have no idea how half this stuff works. And so I rely on you guys to keep me up to date on all that kind of stuff. So, all right, here we go. Buffalo is an 11-point favorite. I think that's a little high. It's on ESPN News. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. Thanks, Fox 87. See, that's why I like having you here, too. Fox 87 always keeping me in the loop as far as what's going on. So we'll turn on ESPN News until... I know I have ESPN News somewhere, right? I have to. I don't know. I have no idea how this TV works. See what we got here. CBS, Fox, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPNU. Where's my ESPN News? Now I can't find ESPN News, man. Yeah, ESPN2 currently has a Cincinnati game on. So yeah, they're waiting for the Cincinnati game to end before they'll show the Buffalo Bulls game. But at the moment, I can't find ESPN News either. So I'm just a complete no use right now. But the game is not tipped off just quite yet. It will be tipped off shortly here. It is 7:41, so it might have tipped off already. Yeah, there's a minute 48 left in the Wichita State game. So let me try to get you to the Bowling Green game versus Buffalo. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about other things. I will talk about. Welcome, Fox 87. Thank you for joining me as well. We'll talk about the roster for the Buffalo Bulls as we get ready for the game to start. Currently, we have a bunch of seniors on this team. You're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors on this team. You know, so you wonder how well they'll do next season, but let's not worry about that now. Let's just worry about this season. As I'll go through it in the number order. You got Montel McCray, number 1, senior forward. Jeremy Harris has had a big season for the Buffalo Bulls, number 2, senior guard. Javon Graves has had a good season, number 3, sophomore guard. Devontae Jordan Jr., number 4, probably the most popular, most recognizable Buffalo Bull player. C.J. Massenberg, number 5, senior guard. Ronaldo Segu, freshman guard, number 10. Jonathan Williams, freshman forward, number 11. Colby Moultrie, sophomore guard, number 20. Dominique Johnson, number 21, sophomore forward. Dante Carruthers, again, another big season for Carruthers, number 22, senior guard. Jamon Bivens, sophomore guard, number 23. 24, Trevon Fagan, sophomore forward. Nick Perkins, again, named 6th man of the year in the MAC. Fox 87, keep me up to date with 0-0, just underway. Number 33, Nick Perkins, senior forward. And then number 41, Brock Bertram, sophomore center. So that's your lineup. Jeremy Harris scores to make it 2-0. I do have the game on my phone, so I'll keep you updated while that's going on. Under a minute to go on ESPN2. So 19-24 to go in the first half. Harris makes it 2-0. Again, the Buffalo Bulls 11-point favorites. Again, Buffalo Bulls expected to make it into March Madness either way. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button because we will be going live for the March Madness tournament as well, keeping you up to date on the Buffalo Bulls games. Hopefully, in March Madness, the one game has to end before the other game starts. So, because they're on the same court. So, you'll be lucky to know that I won't miss a beat of that one. So, do I think we will get rid of Shady with the signing of Frank Gore? No, I don't think it's the sign we're getting rid of Shady McCoy. I think that's the sign we're getting rid of Chris Ivory. I think Chris Ivory, you have to question him. But also, maybe you need to start thinking, what if Brandon Beane knows more about that Georgia situation than the public does right now? Police are still investigating as it's 4-2 Buffalo Bulls, 18-26 to go in the first half. Graves just missed a layup as well, so Bowling Green has the ball. 63-63 Wichita State over Cincinnati, if you're interested in that game, with 46 seconds to go. Harris with 4 points already for the Buffalo Bulls to get us started. Wiggins, it looks like, has the 2 points for Bowling Green. So that's where we're at. 17:57 to go. Buffalo up 4-2. Harris is 2 for 2. Graves is 0 for 2. Massenberg 0 for 1 on the day. Graves already missed a 3-pointer. You got Jordan with an assist, and he's got 3 points now as they're up 7-2. Jordan with a 3-pointer to make it 7-2. Buffalo Bulls, 17:34 to go in the first half. Keeping you updated on my phone here as we're waiting for it to show up on ESPN. 65-63 Cincinnati over Wichita State. 15 seconds to go. So we're pretty sure this game's heading into overtime just to mess with me even more as Wichita calls a timeout with 9 seconds to go in that one. But in the Buffalo Bills game, we got 7-2 with 17:13 to go in the first half. McCray just got an offensive rebound. Again, try and keep you guys updated on my phone. It was the offensive rebound that led to the three-pointers, make it 7-2. So again, 17-13 to go in the first half. Bulls already up 7-2, out to a quick start. So again, thank you for joining my Believers Talk. Again, my name is Joe. If you're on here and you don't want to talk Buffalo Bulls basketball, we can talk about the Buffalo Bulls. We'll talk about McCoy. We'll talk about Chris Ivey. We'll talk about Frank Gore. I don't mind what we talk about as long as it's Buffalo sports. I always enjoy talking Buffalo sports with you guys. Again, we're getting ready to watch the Buffalo Bulls Bowling Green matchup. As Bowling Green, the 3 seed in the MAC tournament. The Buffalo Bulls, the 1 seed in the MAC tournament. Buffalo Bulls just stole the ball, going in for a layup, made the layup. So it's a made layup for Bowling Green. Makes that 7-6 now, I believe. 7-6. Buffalo Bulls still on top. 17:02 to go in the first half. So Buffalo has the lead. Got off to a 7-2 start. Looked pretty hot, and now Bowling Green on a 4-0 run. Right back after a Plowden layup to make it 7-6. Again, 9 seconds to go here. Wichita State, Cincinnati. Wichita State has the ball down by 2, so it's a close one here. If you're a fan of either Cincinnati or Wichita State, as they're in the American Championship semifinals. And directly after that game, we're going to the Buffalo Bulls game, which is now 10-6 after another made three-pointer. This one by Graves gives him his first 3 points of the game, so it's now 10-6 Buffalo Bulls. Buffalo Bulls already 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, so 10-6 Buffalo Bulls over Bowling Green at the moment with 16:26 to go in the first half. Again, we're watching the Wichita State game and Cincinnati game on ESPN2 just ending here, unless of course it goes into overtime. Wichita State has the ball, 9 seconds to go, and then on my phone right now, we're keeping you update on the Buffalo Bulls Wichita State game. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Keep you updated on college sports as well as the pros. Again, Buffalo Bulls just make a big signing as Wichita State misses their layup, and it is a rebound by Cincinnati, which means Cincinnati with 2 free throws has a chance with 2.7 seconds to go to seal the deal there. So yeah, 10-6, 15:54 to go in the first half. Buffalo over Bowling Green right now. Looks like Graves missed another shot. He is now no, he made his shot, so he's 2 for 4. So it's 12-8 now. The Buffalo Bulls over Bowling Green, trying to get an early lead. We did have a big lead in the first game that we played in the first half. Bowling Green outscored us, like I said, 53, I believe it was, 53-41 in the second half. So you know, we did have a big lead in that game in the first half. So it'll be interesting to see how we do in the first half here, and if we can hold on that pressure. Again, I said turnovers a big deal in that game. We had 18 turnovers the first time we played. Yeah, so they had 18 turnovers the first time they played, only 8 the second time they played. 3-point game, 2 seconds to go. And the game is over. So Cincinnati beats Wichita State 66-63. Again, thank you for the new subscription. If you are still in here, again, I appreciate all the new subscribers as we are live for play-by-play reaction of the Buffalo Bulls versus Wichita State, first Bowling Green Falcons here as it's 12-8, 15 minutes to go in the first half. Cincinnati Bearcats just advanced to the AC American Championship final by beating Wichita State 66-63. They'll now take us to the Buffalo Bulls game. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe, keeping you up to date here on the Buffalo Bulls versus the Bowling Green Falcons. Again, Buffalo up 12-8 here. We'll keep you updated on Buffalo Bills stuff. Again, Buffalo Bills just another offensive weapon today. Jeff Skinner with his 37th goal of the season, I believe, to make it 1-1 against Carolina. So a lot of Buffalo sports action going on. So I appreciate keeping you guys updated. Currently 15:04 to go in the first half against Bowling Green. And the score is currently on a timeout, 12-8, Buffalo Bulls over the Bowling Green Falcons. So again, if you just joined me, going to have the game on ESPN2 right away due to the fact that the other game ran a little longer, but it's on now. Look forward to that. Bowling Green and the Buffalo Bulls split their season series, again, 1-1. Bowling Green winning the first game on February 1st, and that's actually the Buffalo Bulls' last loss of the season was on February 1st, and now they play in Ohio. So Bowling Green is in Ohio. It's not exactly in Bowling Green, but it's closer to Bowling Green than Buffalo, but not by much. Buffalo's not that far from Hawaii or Ohio either. They're both far from Hawaii. But yeah, so you figure Bowling Green has a little bit of a home court advantage here, and that Bowling Green won at home on February 1st, and then they came back to Buffalo on March 8th, and Buffalo won by, I think, 11 in that game. So got a little bit of a revenge on the Bowling Green Falcons in that game. 54 points in the paint in that game, 8 turnovers. So cleaned up a lot from the 18 turnovers. 15:04 to go. Buffalo Bulls possession, 12-8 right now, as they inbound the ball to Devontae Jordan. Devontae Jordan has the ball. He's taking it up. Passes to Jeremy Harris. Harris is at the three-point line. Dribble around, gets a screen, shoots the three, misses it. Rebound comes out, and they're calling a push in the back on number 22, Dante Carruthers. A foul on Carruthers, so it's going to be Bowling Green ball, 14:47 to go. The Bowling Green Falcons looking for the first NCAA appearance since 1968. When you see stuff like that show up on the screen, you wonder if this is, I don't believe in destiny, but at the same time, it's hard to deny destiny sometimes. As the Buffalo Bulls get the rebound, try to get a fast break out, and they're calling an offensive foul. It looks like. Offensive foul. 14:32 to go. 12-8 still. Buffalo Bulls over the Bowling Green Falcons. Again, not too much going on early on here. Hopefully we can break out to a bigger lead. And that's what I'm hoping for, at least. Because, again, in the first game, Bowling Green outscored us in the second half 53-41. So if we're hoping to avoid that, then we want to, as Bowling Green gets a layup to go in, so it's 12-10. And besides, the women won their MAC championship earlier today. We want to match them, right? We want to match Bowling Green. Want the women's Bulls team go 2 for 2 on the day. Pass to the wing, pass up top, and the three-pointer is good. Three-pointer is good by the Buffalo Bulls. Less than 14 minutes to go. It's now 15-10 as Perkins nails the three from straight on. Buffalo Bulls currently 3 for 5 from the three-point line. Bowling Green yet to make a three-pointer in this game. Talk about in the second game, we scored 54 points in the paint. Well, if we beat them at the three-point line, as there is a foul there on Perkins, it looks like, number 33. Yeah, Perkins picks up the foul in the act of shooting, so that means Bowling Green will get 2 trip to the line for 2 free throws. Bowling Green at the line, down 15-10, 13.5 minutes to go. The first run off the front of the rim misses. So still 15-10, second free throw coming. But again, we can talk Buffalo Bills too. Buffalo Bills making a lot of moves so far this offseason in free agency. You talk about 5 offensive linemen. Makes the second to make the game 15-11. Buffalo Bulls over Bowling Green. Bowling Green 22-11 on the season, 12-6 in conference play. Buffalo Bulls 30-3 on the season, 16-2 in conference play. Last loss coming to Bowling Green back in February as Buffalo has the ball at Perkins sets a screen. Pass out, three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Bowling Green. They try to lead a little bit of a fast break here and throws a turnover. Finish strong. There you go, and one. You got Devontae Jordan with a layup and one as it was stolen by Dante Carruthers. Carruthers hits Jordan as he's sprinting out, and that's an and one situation. So now Jordan's going to have a trip to the line to get a 3-point play here for the Buffalo Bulls. So again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you are new to this channel, you want to hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, and we'll talk to you guys while this game is going on. Always enjoy going live, doing the live streams with you guys, so that we can talk while we watch sports. I do live stream. Jordan misses the free throw, so still 17-11, 13 minutes to go in the first half. Always enjoy live streaming these games, just so even if you guys are watching them, we can talk about it or talk about Buffalo sports in any way, shape, or form. So now I'm just putting on Twitter for everyone to join me as the Bulls miss a shot. So 17-13, 12:44 to go in the first half. Bowling Green misses a three, gets the offensive rebound. That's something we have to stop. Bowling Green pretty good with rebounds. (17-13, 12:20 to go. Bowling Green has the ball. Up at the top of the key, drives it for a layup, misses the layup, another offensive rebound, misses another layup, and then the Bulls get the rebound. Now they're looking to run as they have a 3-on-1 the other way. Bowling Green does a good job defending it, and they're unable to get a shot off. Massenberg trying to make a play. Ball goes back out to the top of the key. Massenberg on the other side shoots a three, misses it. Offensive rebound, Massenberg with a lot of hustle on that one. Now Jordan passes it back to Massenberg. No foul on the play. What is going on here? Massenberg took a tumble. He got hit hard, but there was no foul called on the play, and Buffalo was able to clean up the mess, making it 19-13. Not sure why there was no foul there. It looked like there should have been a foul there on whoever was guarding Massenberg at the time. Do I have the game on now, Fox 87? Yes, I do. Thanks for asking. Yes, I do, as there is a foul on, it looks like maybe Perkins on the floor. That would be his second if it is on Perkins. No, it's on Carruthers, or maybe there was this timeout. Couldn't quite hear, but yes, thank you, Fox 87. I do have the game on now. Good game so far. Not sure why there wasn't a foul called there when Massenberg went for a spill, but it was cleaned up by Williams. Williams gets 2 points and makes it 19-13. So that's where we're at. Currently at a media timeout as we're at commercial break. I will be putting on Twitter that we are live streaming this game between the Buffalo Bulls and the Bowling Green Falcons. Again, so far a good game between these two. Would like to get out to a comfortable lead in the first half. Again, we're favored by 11 points to win this game, which I thought is a little high. But at the same time, we're the 1 seed in the MAC, they're the 3 seed in the MAC, and you know we are ranked in the AP top 25. So again, I'm just putting on Twitter for people, reminding people to join us for this game, as the men's Buffalo Bulls team tries to match what the women's team did earlier today when the women's team did win the MAC championship. And we saw Sarah Dillard just having a great time. That was just a great moment for them to win the MAC championship. And then tomorrow, of course, is Selection Sunday, so you want to be here as we go over where the Bulls will go in the tournament. Again, the Bulls more than likely will be in the tournament with a win or a loss, so that's good. 1-1 tie for the Sabres. Yeah, I saw that. Skinner got another goal for the Sabres. I think he has like 37 or something like that in the season, so good for him. At least someone's doing well over there. Back from commercial break. Again, Buffalo Bulls up 19-13 on the Bowling Green Falcons. Again, if you're just joining me, Buffalo got out to a 7-2 lead. then led at some point 10-6. Buffalo, of course, winning the MAC championship last season. We're going over that. Buffalo has won 3 of the last 4 MAC championships. Won 4 of the last 5 today. As I eat my Girl Scout cookies. If you know a Girl Scout, buy Girl Scout cookies. All I have to say about that. Bowling Green has the ball. Trailing 19-13, 11 minutes to go. Shots up and missed. Offensive rebound from Bowling Green. Again, we have to stop them from getting these offensive rebounds. 3-pointer goes up. Defensive rebound by the Bulls. This time it looks like Massenberg passes it off to Groves. Groves misses a 3-pointer. Rebounded by Bowling Green. They're taking it up now past midcourt. 10:45 to go. Quick pass is almost stolen. And then a missed layup there. Massenberg can't control the rebound, and it's controlled there by the Buffalo Bulls at the sideline. Taking it past midcourt. Massenberg for a long 3. Nails it. Massenberg hits a 3, makes it 22-13, 10:22 to go in the first half. 9-point lead now for the Buffalo Bulls. Again, we want to get off to a fast start. Bowling Green beat us big in the second half of the first game, the one that they won. Again, Buffalo and Bowling Green splitting the season series. Bowling Green winning in February. That was actually the Buffalo Bulls' last loss of the season on February 1st, as Bowling Green misses a layup, and that's rebounded and brought up by the Buffalo Bulls. Buffalo Bulls trying to run a little bit. We all know, if you know the Buffalo Bulls, if you watched them play before, you know they love to run with the ball. Love to get a lot of fast break points. And a layup by Harris is good, and that's going to make it 24-13, our first double-digit lead of the game. So breaking away a little bit here are the Buffalo Bulls. And again, guys, if you want to talk about the Sabres, we can do that. Sabres currently tied 1-1 with the Panthers. Skinner with his 37th goal of the season. Want to talk about the Bills? The Bills just signed another offensive lineman, so we can talk about that a little bit. I did do a video recently. It looks like there is going to be a offensive foul on Bowling Green there as Segu, the freshman, takes the charge. So it's going to be Buffalo Bulls ball. 24-13, 9:23 to go in the first half. Looks like the Buffalo Bulls are beginning to break away and show why they're the number 1 team in the conference, number 19 overall in the country. I do find it funny. I always find this funny, and maybe someone could talk to me about this and try to calm me down. So Joe Lenardi, currently ESPN's bracketologist, currently has the Buffalo Bulls as the 6th seed in the Midwest bracket, which doesn't make sense, because if we're 19th in the country, shouldn't we be somewhere between the 4 and 5 seed, right? So 1 through 4 would be the first seeds. 5 through, as the Bulls score again. This one's Harris with another layup, makes it 26-13. But 1 through 4 seeds would be the 1 through 4 teams in the AP poll. 5 through 10 would be the 2 seeds, or 5 through 8, I'm sorry. 9 through 12 would be the 3 seeds, and then 13 through, what would that be, 16 would be the 4 seeds, and then 17 through 20 would be the 5 seeds. So how are we a 6 seed? How does that make sense? That makes sense to me, but that's okay. That's okay. We win today. It would definitely be at least a 5 seed. Yeah, that was a good offensive foul. That was a good take by, who was it, Sibu, right? Sigu, how do you say his name? Freshman, too. Always good to see a freshman playing well. So, again, we have the game on here. 22-13. No, I'm sorry, 24-13. As we're at commercial break right now, guys. So, again, thank you for joining me. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Fox87, thank you for joining me. Thanks for keeping us up to date while we're waiting for the game to come on to the TV. Of course, you guys are just joining us. Cincinnati Bobcats and I didn't figure that Wichita State was coming down to the wire, so the game was not on ESPN2 to start, but now it's on. 9 minutes to go in the first half, 26-13. Bowling Green has the ball, down by 13 points here. Bowling Green drives in the lane, misses the ball, or misses a shot. I mean, looks like there's a foul on McRoss with McRae. With 8:41 to go in the first half on Buffalo, so it's going to be Bowling Green ball. Tonight after the game, the Pac-12 Championship presented by New York Life at 10:30. on ESPN. Bowling Green has the ball. 8:30 to go in the first half. 26-13 still. They have the ball at the top of the key. Driving it in for a layup. Misses the layup. That's rebounded by Harris. Harris takes it, passes it up to a three-point miss. So he passed it up to Segu. Segu passed it back to the three-point line. Not sure it was who missed it. But again, now a three-pointer from Bowling Green. There's an offensive foul on the play before the shot. So offensive foul means it's going to be Buffalo Bulls ball. That's the second offensive foul by Bowling Green. You're a Bowling Green head coach that has to drive you nuts. You're just giving the Buffalo Bulls opportunities here. So they're going to call a charge again. This time, the charge was caused by Jeremy Harris's defense. So great job by him drawing the charge there. 26-13 Buffalo Bulls ball. 8 minutes to go now in the first half. So Buffalo Bulls controlling this game after it got off to a pretty close start. Good game to start off with. But now the Buffalo Bulls are taking control here. Layup by Massenberg is good. So it's more like a hook shot, but 28-13. Massenberg having a great first half. Hey, Fox 87, no problem. Share the stream as well. Yeah. That'd be great. Thank you very much, Fox 87. Always appreciate you. Bowling Green has the ball. Able to get inside. Now try and pass it out. Get a three. Step back three is up and no good. Rebound by Buffalo Bulls. That's Graves with the rebound. He's taking it up now. Graves taking it up, passes it back to Harris. Harris with a long three. And the three just falls out. It's in and out for Harris. 28-13, 7:20 to go in the first half. Again, thank you for joining me. If you are new, hit that subscribe button so we keep you updated on all Buffalo sports, as this game is going to go back and forth. Now it's still... Layup is good, and the foul for Bowling Green. 28-13, now 28-15 as number 3 for Bowling Green makes the layup, and now he will go to the cherry stripe for another free throw. Try to make a three-point play to cut the lead to 12, but Bowling Green really needs to get going here. Answer number 10 with the layup and the foul. The foul looks like it was committed by Nick Perkins. If it was committed by Nick Perkins, that's his second of the game already, so we have to watch out for that. Don't want to get into any foul trouble with our big guys. Again, Joe Lenardi already has us in the bracket. I mean, Joe Lenardi and Jerry Palm. Jerry Palm is the bracketologist for CBS. They both already have the Buffalo Bulls in the tournament, but if you're a team looking for an at-large bid, let's say you're one of the first 4 out, right? You do not want to see Bowling Green win this game. So if you're one of the first 4 out, or even maybe one of the first 4 in, you do not want to see Bowling Green win, because Bowling Green currently is not in the tournament, right? So if you are a fan of the Bowling Green Falcons, you want to see a win, obviously, and get into the tournament. Again, guys, I'm just putting on Twitter that we are here. And people can join us on YouTube. I can't type and talk at the same time. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. It's just not a gift I was given. Just not a gift I was given. So, hashtag live stream. Hey, YouTube. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? I don't even know what we're doing here. As the game's currently at commercial break, Buffalo Bulls up. The Bowling Green Falcons just made a shot to cut the lead to 13, and there's a foul on the play. So you're going to try to cut it to 12 when we come back from commercial break. But right now, the Buffalo Bulls currently really in control of this game. Hold Hope to see them also win the MAC championship, as the women won the MAC championship earlier this morning. Their game tipped off at 11 o'clock. Would love to have been here for that as well, but due to circumstances, I was unable to be here. But we're here now. Again, Buffalo Bills signed their 5th offensive lineman of the off season, as they signed. I just did a video on them too. I know who it was. Hold on. Honest, I do. But we're back from commercial break, as again, Bowling Green getting ready to go to the charity stripe. They just made a layup to cut the lead to 13, and they make the free throws. Now it's a 12-point game between Bowling Green and the Buffalo Bulls. Bowling Green down 28-6, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Again, if you are new, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. A three-pointer from the corner is missed by the Bulls, rebounded by Bowling Green. Again, Bowling Green really actually doing a good job rebounding the ball right now. They're doing a better job than we are, I believe, on the rebounds, both offensively and defensively. Again, a few offensive boards. Going to the hole here for another layup that's in. So back to a 10-point game, 28-18, 6:40 to go in the first half. And guys, if you remember the first game, I watched a little bit of the first game. This reminded me a little bit of that game. Buffalo Bulls were up by double digits in the first half in that one as well. Right before half, Bowling Green was able to cut it down to 8. And then again, they outscored us 53-41 in the second half to beat us, as Harris just makes a three-pointer there to make it 31-18, 6:15 to go in the first half. Excuse me, guys. Again, thank you for joining me if you're new. What is going on with my stinking computer? What is going on here? I saw the UB Bulls head coach. Oh, the football head coach. Hold on. So now Oates, obviously. Oates is the basketball coach. He just signed an extension too, actually. So good for him getting a 5-year extension. As Bowling Green makes a 2-pointer, make it 31-20 with 5:50 to go in the first half. A 3-pointer attempt by the Bulls is missed, but then rebound and a block. Rebound, they went straight up for it, and then it was blocked, and the ball went out of bounds off of a Buffalo Bulls player, and it's going to be Bowling Green's ball. So one of the first offensive rebounds for the Buffalo Bulls, and it was Graves who went back up with it, and he was rejected from behind. Didn't even see it coming. So Bowling Green ball right now. Bowling Green down by 11. With 5.5 to go in the first half. Again, you're watching, or you're with us to watch the Bowling Green Buffalo Bulls MAC championship game. Bowling Green goes for a 3, misses, offensive rebound. Again, we need to be able to stop them from getting these offensive rebounds by number 25, and he dunks it back home. So it's now 31-22, as Bowling Green definitely has a crowd advantage. Again, this game in Ohio, Bowling Green from Ohio, as Massenberg, is that Massenberg or Harris? I'm sorry. That's Harris, takes it to the hole, gets the layup, gets the foul. So it's going to be a 3-point play attempt here for Harris, making it 33-22, 5:09 to go in the first half. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, as we are live to give you play-by-play reaction of the MAC championship. And the free throw is good by Harris, makes it 34-22 with 5:08 to go in the first half. Again, Buffalo Bulls up by 12, 5 minutes now to go in the first half. And there's a steal, and it's stolen right back. So good job by Bowling Green sticking with the play, as Jordan got a steal, but then Jordan turned the ball right back over to Bowling Green. And then Bowling Green tried to run, and then our defense did a good job catching up. And now it's going to be Buffalo Bulls ball as ball goes out of bounds. So it's now Buffalo Bulls ball again, as again we have a little back and forth. 4:45 to go in the first half. Jordan brings the ball up, passes to Harris. Bowling Green player falls down the play, breaks it outside. Looks like the Buffalo Bulls player stepped on the line and was out of bounds when he passed the ball back. There was a 3-pointer that was made, but they're not giving the Buffalo Bulls credit for it. So looks like before the pass, the Buffalo Bulls player stepped out of bounds. So 4.5 to go in the first half. Bowling Green still down by 12. Bowling Green ball here. Harris is having a big game right now. You're absolutely right, Fox 87. Bowling Green gets the ball inside. There's a foul and one inside. Wow. So that's going to cut the lead to 10. And then number 1 is going to, for the Wiggins, for Bowling Green, is going to the line to try to cut it to a single-digit deficit again. Again, Bowling Green has not been in the tournament since 1964, so they're looking for their first appearance since 1964. And if you're in that large bid, you're watching this game, well, unless you're playing right now, you're getting ready to play, you're watching this game hoping that the Buffalo Bulls win, because again, Buffalo Bulls are planning to, Joe Lunardi plans to have them in the tournament. They have enough on their resume. That win over West Virginia early in the year, a couple big wins this year already against Syracuse, another big one that get them in the tournament. But if Bowling Green wins, Massenberg tries to get a layup. He is fouled on the play, so he will go to the line for two. Again, Bowling Green missed their free throw, so it's 34-24, 4:13 to go in the first half. Again, thank you for joining me. I believe it's Talk. My name is Joe, currently breaking down, giving you a live play-by-play reaction of the Buffalo Bulls Bowling Green game. Bowling Green down by 10, 4:13 to go. Massenberg at the line, shooting 2 free throws after he was just fouled on the play. You look at a 10-point lead, you might think that's good, but Buffalo had a 12-point lead against Bowling Green in the first meeting in the first half, and a couple times in that game, and they end up losing that game. So just because we have a double-digit lead right now, Bowling Green's not going to be intimidated by that. They know that they come back from that because they have come back from that. So hopefully it doesn't happen here. And hopefully by the end of the night, the men and women's team can both be celebrating together, as the women's team won the MAC championship earlier today. Massenberg goes 2 for 2. It's now 36-24, 4:13 to go. Bowling Green ball. They're working us inside, guys. As there's another layup, they are working us inside. Looks like there was a Buffalo Bulls turnover then too. So, yeah, Bowling Green is wearing us out inside right now, and it's really bad. They're getting fouls. They're getting offensive rebounds. They're getting dunks and layups. They're just really out. It's like those hustle points, and it's a shame because the Buffalo Bulls aren't doing a good job boxing out. They're not doing a good job getting interior position, and it's leading to these easy offensive rebounds, these easy second chance points, which is really keeping Bowling Green in this game. Right now, a 10-point game. Bowling Green's ball when we get back from commercial. But it's looking like Bowling Green might just wear us out, and then who knows if we can hold on to the lead at the end of the game. I'm just saying, this game's far from over as we look at inside 8 minutes to go in the first half. And again, Bowling Green down by 10. Again, thank you for joining me. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Good to see you on Believers Talk. Hey, I'm having a good time here watching the game, watching our Buffalo Bulls hopefully win the MAC championship. Then we can have men and women MAC champions. That'd be great. And also will help our positioning in the brackets. Right now, Joe Lunardi has us as a 6th seed in the Midwest, which I think is ridiculous, but that's where he has us right now as a 3-loss team. And then also, if you go to CBS, is it Jerry Palm? Yeah, Jerry Palm has us as a 5 seed. Would love to be a 5 seed or a 4 seed heading into the tournament. Again, we know that they have a little bit of an easier road to get to the Sweet 16. And Coach Oates from the Buffalo Bulls, first of all, he got a 5-year extension just yesterday, so since 2018 long years. Hey, welcome to the wagon, man. No one circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Glad you're on there with us. It was 18 long years. The 18 long year playoff drought really hurt, but hey, what can you do? It's over now. It's over now, and this season we're going to head back to the playoffs, and we're going to put up more than 3 points. Put up more than 3 points. We have an offensive line that looks like it's just going to improve. We have a quarterback that can throw the ball downfield and isn't afraid to take chances. We have a quarterback who can also still run, too. No offense to Tyrod. I hope he does really well in LA. Signed with the Chargers, I believe, on a 2-year deal to back up Phillip Rivers. So, best of luck to him. And we all know Phillip Rivers is getting a little bit older, so he might see some playing time. Who knows? I hope not, because I hate injuries, first of all, but I do like Phillip Rivers as well. So, we'd love to see what he does here. Halftime is coming up to talk about what they're going to talk about halftime. Halftime here, we're going to talk about Bills news. We'll talk about Sabres news. Again, the Sabres are currently playing tied 1-1 last I checked. And then we'll talk about the Buffalo Bulls. I'll go over some statistics from the first half. Currently 36-26, actually under 4 minutes to go in the first half here. So I was right with under 7 minutes, but Again, passes it right inside, and they score on the layup. So it's 36-28, 3:50 to go. Looks like Bowling Green has found something that works. Harris has the ball. Harris passes the ball to Jordan. Jordan passes the ball back to Harris. Harris at the 3-point line makes a move, misses his layup, and there's an offensive rebound by Massenburg. Massenburg misses a layup. Perkins gets another offensive rebound, so that's 2 offensive rebounds. They're calling it a jump ball. It's going to be Perkins going for the jump. Oh, wait, no, this is in the NBA. This is in the NBA. Bowling Green has the possession arrow, so that means it's going to be Bowling Green ball, 3:30 to go, down by 10. Again, Massenburg with a lot of good hustle plays in this first half. Unfortunately, unable to connect on the rebound as Perkins gets tied up with number 25 from Bowling Green, and they call the jump ball. Bowling Green possession arrow. So Bowling Green has the ball now down by 8, 3:15 to go in the first half. 3-pointer from Bowling Green is made, and Bowling Green is coming back here, down now 36-31. 3 minutes to go. On a 13-5 run right now. So halftime looks like can't come soon enough. So glad Tyrod's gone from Buffalo. Yeah, we all are. Foul on Bowling Green here, as it looked like on Fry, number 5 for Bowling Green. Not even gonna lie, I didn't see who had the ball. I was too busy looking at comments. Yeah, Josh Allen has looked great so far. Graves with the answer. He shoots a 3. 8 points for Graves. 2 for 4 from beyond the arc, so makes it 39-31. We are 6 for 14 from 3-point range. They are 1 for 8. Going for another 3 here is Bowling Green. It's a bank shot, and it's in. Banks are open late on a Saturday, as it's now 39-34, 2.5 to go in the first half. Harris goes for a layup, splits the defense, makes a good play, but misses the layup. So now Bowling Green has the ball, only down 5. They get inside and make a layup. Now they're only down by 3, 39-36, and for how much the Bulls controlled a lot of this first half, all of a sudden, Bowling Green's coming back, looking good, 39-36, as we are in Ohio, and that's where Bowling Green's from. So the crowd is really pumped up about that one, as they have cut this lead to 3 on a huge run right now. Coach Oates calls a timeout to talk to his Buffalo Bulls team about this. Again, Harris with a nice play, splits the defense, but misses the layup. Got to make those layups, man. And yeah, as Fox 87 said earlier, we have had a big game from Harris so far, but gotta make those layups. Misses the layup on the other end. Bowling Green has been killing us inside the paint right now. Bunch of offensive rebounds. I think the Bulls have like 4 or 5 offensive rebounds themselves, but I feel like Bowling Green has probably like almost 10 offensive rebounds. It's insane how well they're doing inside, getting to the basket, getting alley-oops and offensive rebounds for dunks and things like that. Just really a 3-point game, and they've done a good job coming back. Like I said, Bowling Green's not going to be intimidated by the number 1 team in the conference to come back. That's what happened in the first game. And Buffalo Bulls now have the ball, 39-36, 2 minutes to go. Harris is open at the 3-point line on the left side. Passes the ball to Massenburg. Massenburg trying to go one-on-one, shoots a layup. He misses. Offensive rebound. No, it's stolen by Bowling Green. Bowling Green has a 3-on-2. Buffalo Bulls defense does good. Pull-up 3 is no good. Wow. Graves gets the rebound, but they call a travel on Graves. So now with 1:40 to go, it's going to be Bowling Green ball, 39-36. Wow. Guys, wide receivers, I hope so. I don't know. We might still need to get 1 or 2 young wide receivers in the draft. I mean, I like Brown and I like Beasley, but who's our number 1? That's all I'm saying. Who's our number 1? 1:35 to go. Bowling Green has the ball. Bowling Green in the step back 2. Makes it. So 39-38, 1:25 to go in this first half. Again, Bowling Green was down by, 13 early in this first half. Now only down by 1. Pass around, trying to get that 3. Three from the corner is missed. Bowling Green ball, a minute 8 to go. They have a chance to take the lead here, guys. They have a chance to take the lead. We're going to be in a dogfight. We're going to be in a dogfight. Again, thank you for joining my Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're a Bowling Green fan, I appreciate you coming either way. Bowling Green down by 1. Bowling Green has the ball. Again, Bowling Green has not made the big dance since the 60s. I think it was 1967, they said, since the last time Bowling Green made the NCAA tournament. A pass inside is stolen this time by the Bulls. Saved there, and Bulls are going to run with it a little bit. Three-pointer is up and no good. Off the side of the backboard. That one is by McRae. Probably not an advised shot there. Not an advised three-point shot by McRae, but they were probably going for a 2 for 1. So it's 39-38, 34 seconds to go in the first half. 17 seconds left on the shot clock for maybe have a 2 tight end set. Well, yeah, you do have to look at our tight ends. I mean, a lot of people are saying it's looking more and more like we're going tight end in the draft. Out of bounds on the shot attempt, air ball by Bowling Green. So 19.6 seconds to go. Buffalo will probably play for the last shot here, up by 1. But, man, we were up by 13 just 10 minutes ago. So halftime cannot come soon enough for Coach Oates and the Buffalo Bulls. 11 seconds to go. Again, we'll go out, probably go for the last shot here. Harris going to take it. No, Harris passes it up. A three-pointer is missed. And that's the end of the half as they struggled. They fought for the rebound. So a big comeback by Bowling Green that first half makes it 39-38 in a game. Again, the Buffalo Bulls were up by 13 at one point. Now take a halftime lead of 1. We'll see what happens. But, man, my bad, I'm talking Bills. No, go ahead. Talk Bills. Especially now we're at halftime. Talk Bills. All right, so we're talking our wide receivers. You're talking about Brown and Beasley, right? Brown and Beasley were just signed, so what's going to happen there? You're talking about a wide receiving room right now that has Foster, Jones, Brown, Beasley, right? So those are your main 4. Obviously, you can throw some other guys in there. You can probably throw, like, Gregory McLeod is still in the wide receiver room, of course, and, I think that's actually it. I think that might, well, I mean, and the guy we got from the Jets, but he's a special teams guy, so he's listed as a wide receiver, but he's definitely more a special teams guy, so we don't talk about him, but you do wonder what's going on there with the wide receiving core. A lot of people are saying, look out for Zay Jones. Zay Jones got into that trouble off season, fighting for Jesus and everything, and nothing ever came of that, but you do have to look at, does he have a spot on this team? Now, my argument is he had 6 touchdowns when Allen came back from his injury, right? 6 touchdowns in the final 7 weeks of the season. That's pretty good. He had 7 touchdowns the whole last season. He had 6 of them after Allen came back from injury. So you have to look at that and say, wow, that's impressive. Man was making plays the second half of the season. He had 2 against Miami in both games, I think it was. So you have to wonder what that means for his position on the team. Obviously, camp will determine a long way what happens there. But, 4 or 5 wide receivers in the wide receiver room is actually pretty normal. So if we don't pick up a wide receiver in the draft, maybe that's our wide receiving room. But I would like to see a younger receiver in there. Duke Williams, yeah. But Duke Williams is signed to a futures contract. And if you don't know a future, it's pretty much a practice squad contract, right? So Duke Williams is not looking to make the full-time roster yet. If Duke Williams makes the roster, you look more towards the end of the season or maybe the 2020 season for Duke Williams. It's not like Duke Williams is going there and be a starter right away. But, yeah, you look at him for maybe the practice squad to be a participant there. But, yeah, we did get Duke Williams. He was the leading receiver in the CFL. So we'll see how he does in the NFL. He'll definitely play a lot in the preseason. You'll see him there too. But other than that, who knows? You look at the wide receiving room. Again, you pick up Frank Gore. You have Chris Ivory. You have LaShawn McCoy. Who's the odd man out? You have Patrick DeMarco as our fullback. Obviously, his job's probably safe, but you do have to ask yourself some questions about him. He only has I think he only has 1 year left on his contract, and he's aging a little bit too. So do you keep DeMarco, or do you go younger again with another fullback? Now, you can't have 2 fullbacks. We've seen that before, but do you want to carry 2 fullbacks? And that's what we basically had with Chris Ivory, now Frank Gore. We basically have a running back / fullback type position And we've seen with Kyle Williams, we're not afraid to put a defensive lineman in there to play fullback if we need to. So we'll see what happens with DeMarco as well. But that's pretty much our wide receiver because Teron Jones, his contract's up, right? So then you look at the tight ends. We currently have 2 tight ends. You could say it might be Ray, and to be honest, he was what, 7th round pick last year, 6th round pick last year. What I think about Gore signing, I mean, to me, so here's my thing on the Gore signing. So they say there's a big drop off for running backs once they hit the age of 30, which is true, there is. But there's not a big drop off from 31 to 35. You know, Chris Ivory's 31 years old. Frank Gore is 35 years old. Last year, Chris Ivory ran for 3.3 yards per carry. Frank Gore ran for 4.5. So, and they both do well blocking, and they both do decently catching the ball in the backfield. So, and, you know, I talked about in my Frank Gore video. If you haven't watched that, Ricky Graves, check it out because I do talk about a lot in the Frank Gore video. But, so, if we drop Chris Ivory is due to make, I think, like $2.8 million next season. If we drop him, it's only going to cost us $750,000 towards our dead salary cap, right? So if you do some quick math, that's $2.1 million that we saved by cutting Chris Ivory. Well, how much should we sign Frank Gore for? Well, $2 million. So we don't save money, but we don't lose money, and we get a better player. So to me, that's always worth it. And listen, I'm the type of guy, I loved Chris Ivory last year. I mean, I talked praises about Chris Ivory. I think Chris Ivory was our best back for most of last year. And that's saying something. But at the same time, our backfield wasn't good last year. He wasn't our best back because he was that great. He was our best back because he was consistent. And you knew what you were getting from Chris Ivory. And if you had told me at the beginning of the season that we're going to get Chris Ivory, he's going to average 3.3 yards a carry, not turn the ball over, then I'd be okay with that. I'd really be okay with that. But if you're going to tell me that there's another guy sitting there who's going to give you 4.5 yards per carry, get a couple touchdowns, and still not turn the ball over, I'd ask, well, why wouldn't we get that guy, right? You have 2 of the same guy basically, except for one averages a yard more per carry. Get the guy who averages a yard more per carry. Makes sense, right? So that's my take there. But even if we do, I feel like if we were going to get rid of Sean McCoy, we would have been in more on the Tevin Coleman situation. We would have been in more on the Le'Veon Bell situation, right? I feel like we would have pursued that a lot more, especially when Coleman signs the contract he signs. It wasn't that much money, guys. So I feel like if we were going to get rid of McCoy, we would have done that. Right now I would say I'd rather keep Gore. I feel like Gore we just signed to a 1-year, $2 million contract. I'm not sure how much of that is guaranteed. But yeah, again, when you're talking about averaging a yard more per carry last season, he was 35 last season. Chris Ivory was 30. And you're talking about a revamped offensive line. Let's look at this offensive line. We got 5 new weapons on the offensive line already, and who knows where we're going in the draft because there's so many different ways we can go in the draft now. It's amazing. So I think Brandon Beane has done a great job so far this free agency. I think that leaves us with a lot of different scenarios come the NFL draft. I look forward to that. And guys, we will be live. Canes are up 3-1. It's I hate to say it, but maybe that guy who spoke not too long ago in Toronto. Remember when he said something along the lines of just stick with them long enough. Stick with the Sabres long enough and they'll implode in the second and third period. Well, since then, I don't remember winning a single game. So maybe he was right there. So now they're going over some highlights from earlier today. We can get into that a little bit if you want. But talking Buffalo Bills, Sabres down 3-1. Sabres now fighting again for the worst record in the East. So way to go, guys. Way to take what could have been a potentially great season or good season, a promising season, and just phew. And that's why I think Housley needs to be fired. That's why. We have the talent. We went and got Jeff Skinner last year. We got some good guys last year. And we started off good. We did. We had that 10-game win streak and everything. We're first place in the Eastern Conference. Now where are we? It just can't keep happening, guys. That's all I'm saying. It just can't keep happening. I wouldn't put it past us to get DK again. Brandon Bean says we're going to take the best available player. If DK is available at 9, he's probably the best available player on the board. My issue with DK is we might not get him at 9. If we want to get DK, we might need to move up to get him. That's the problem, and I don't feel like moving up to get anybody in this draft. But we'll see. Man. 1 point game, so. But there are a lot of good wide receivers in this year's draft. You're talking about Brown, you're talking about Harry. Some really good wide receivers in this year's draft. So, not too worried about who we pick up in the NFL draft. Again, I've said this before, I'll say it until my face turns blue. You look at last year's NFL draft, completely different, right? We knew in the first round we were getting a quarterback, it just mattered who we were getting. This year in the first round, there are so many possibilities. So many possibilities, including trading back, right? And I think that becomes even bigger and bigger possibility with the more brand back. You guys got me? You guys got me? Again, thank you guys all for joining me. The second half is getting ready to get underway here, so I'm glad it happened at halftime at least. Instead of during the game, like with 3 seconds left, Buffalo goes to shoot. We go out, right? But it says the stream's resumed, so I hope you guys have me back. But again, thank you for joining me. Again, I apologize for that. That has happened before, so if it happens again, just let me know and I'll try to correct it. And don't leave. Don't leave if I come. I promise I'll be back. Notifying me that I did for I've seen enough. We got turned off, restart a battery, and go from there. So maybe that's it. But this game is getting ready to go back into the second half. So before it does, let's talk about some halftime stats from this game. From the first half, again, the Buffalo Bulls did have a 13-point lead at one point, and we've seen that diminish now to a 1-point lead. I'm running slow. I'm not running at all. No, just kidding. Just kidding. It's a joke. Let me go back to my OPS software here. POS is what I should say, but no, it's okay. OBS, it's all right. It says everything's going good, so I'm not sure what's going on, but it says everything's going good. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Hopefully it's back and running at full speed before the second half starts, but let's get into some stats. Second period ended in the Carolina game, so we're at the second intermission. Carolina Hurricanes up on the Buffalo Sabres 3-1. But if we go to the Buffalo Bulls, Bowling Green game, Buffalo Bulls up 39-38 in the first half. Again, let's go through some stats real quick. You talk about field goal percentage. Buffalo only shooting 42%. Bowling Green 46%. Need to improve on that field goal percentage. Have shot a lot more threes than the Bowling Green Falcons have. Bowling Green has gone 2 for 10, 20% from 3-point line, where we've gone 6 for 18, 33% from the 3-point line. So we do want to keep that up. Free throws, they're 4 for 6. We're 3 for 4. Rebounds, they've out-rebounded us 26-17, guys. We knew rebounding would be an issue in this game. Bowling Green, one of the best rebounding teams in the country. We need to do better if we're going to have a chance with Bowling Green in the second half. Then you go down to offensive rebounds. They're out-rebounding us 8-4 on the offensive glass. Assists, we assist them 9-4. Steals are 3-2. Bulls over Bowling Green. Blocks are 2-2. They have 9 turnovers. We have 6. Again, if you go back to that first game where we lost, we had 18 turnovers. You go back to that second game we won, we only had 8 turnovers. So it looks like actually we're going to go right in between there and have 12 if we keep up the same consistency in the first half and second half. Both teams have 0 points in the paint, so that's a story in itself, because in that first game, in that second game, the game we won, the Buffalo Bulls had 54 points in the paint. 54 points in the paint. We won 84-73. So all but 30 of our points were in the paint. So the fact that we have no points in the paint currently is wrong. It's just wrong. I think maybe the reason why it's wrong is because my Score mobile app just stopped. Because then it says fast break point 0-0. I know that's not true. We saw a fast break by the Buffalo Bulls. Biggest lead 0-0. That's not true. We had 13-point lead. I don't think they've had the lead yet though. But yeah, I think my app just decided to not keep stats after a little bit. So I'm guessing that we have points in the paint at this time, especially with Jordan and McCray. But McCray doesn't have any points in this game so far. So leading scorer for the Buffalo Bulls is Is it Jeremy Harris? Yeah, it's Jeremy Harris. 14 points, 4 rebounds, and assists for him. Massenberg has 7 points, 4 rebounds. Graves has 8 points, 4 rebounds. So those are your main guys there for the Buffalo Bulls. Go over to the Bowling Green side of things. I don't know any of these players, but I'll try. Wiggins has 11 points for 4 rebounds. Plowden has 9 points, 4 rebounds, and assist and steal and block. So he's covering a lot. Turner has 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and Laster has 6 points, 4 rebounds. So a couple of players for Bowling Green doing pretty well for them, as well as they're down 38-39. As the second half is getting ready to get underway here. Buffalo Bulls need to come out strong again because, again, first game we lost, we got outscored 53-41 in that second half. We want to win the conference championship. Not only did the women win, we don't want the women to have bragging rights over us, right? They won this morning in the the MAC Women's Championship. Big win, very emotional win. And, you saw Sierra Dillard talking later about how no one thought they can get done. But what is going on here? Oh, it's not even live. That's why. All right. So, the Buffalo Bulls men's team wants to win because of that. But you also want to get the best seed you can going into the NCAA tournament. Again, tomorrow, Selection Sunday, we find out where we are. If we lose this game, we might drop to a 6 or 7 seed. Well, if we win this game, it might be a 4 or 5 seed. There's a big difference there. You're a 7 seed, you're facing a 10 seed first round, but then in the second round, you're facing the 2 seed, more than likely. Unless they get upset by the 15 seed. There's a big difference there. Obviously, if you fall to an 8 seed, you're playing the 1 seed in the second round, But if you play the 6 seed, then you play the 3 seed in the first round, might not be as bad. 4 or 5 seed would play each other in the second round, so you want to try to get to a 4. But yeah, we were up 28-13 at one point. And the first half, Bowling Green on a 25-11 run. And then Jeremy Harris leading scores for the game with 14 points. Again, second half getting ready to get underway. Again, I don't think Bowling Green has had a lead yet in this game. So Buffalo Bulls start with the ball as Devontae Jordan brings it up, passes it to Harris. Harris tries to put the ball inside. The ball is inside to Perkins. Perkins then turns the ball over, dribbles it between his legs, and loses control of the ball and falls over. So now Perkins able to get back on defense. So Bowling Green looking for their first lead of the game here. That's Buffalo's 7th turnover, and 3-pointers made by Bowling Green to put them up 41-39 at the start of the second half. That is their first lead of the game. Buffalo has the ball back. Jordan passes the ball to Perkins. Perkins passes it back to Jordan. Jordan, top of the key, moves to the right, passes it back to Perkins. Perkins with a long 3. He nails it. Perkins with a huge game so far in this one. Nails the 3, puts us back on top, 42-41. 19 minutes to go in the second half in the game. 17 points by Jeremy Harris, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. Again, Buffalo Bulls with a few more 3-point attempts than the Bowling Green Falcons. Bowling Green with 11 attempts now. The Bulls with 19. So, we're leading there. As the Bowling Green Falcons, I don't know who that was, but it went for a reverse layup, makes it 43-42. So it's going to be back and forth now, back and forth. Let's see what happens. That was Fry with the layup, making it 43-42, 18.5 to go now in this game. And Bowling Green coming back from, again, 13-15 down at one point to take now a 1-point lead. Jordan with a 3, and Jordan nails the 3, making it 45-43 now. Back-to-back 3s by the Bulls puts us back up to Devontae Jordan, 8 points on the game now as he makes a 3. So we're up 2 with 18:05 to go in the second half. Perkins trying to get Fry to make a bad shot. He does, but another offensive rebound. Wow. Offensive rebound that's their 9th offensive rebound of the game. And makes it 45-45 as Perkins beats his guy, makes a layup and the foul. So we have a chance to have 3 3-point plays to start the second half. So even though Bowling Green has gotten the lead at certain points in this one, 3 3-point plays to start the second half. Again, now we're up by 1 or 2. Yeah, Harris is fouled on the arm as he makes a move. 47-45, free throw coming for Harris. Harris misses the free throw, so up by 2, 17:50 to go. 3 for 5 from the charity stripe. I hate missing free throws. It's just, and I'm terrible at free throws. If you ever play basketball against me, you want to foul me. But yeah, I just hate when they miss free throws. Bowling Green makes a layup as he bangs against Harris on the inside, makes it 47-47, 17 and a half to go in the second half. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. Watching a close game here for the MAC championship as the Buffalo Bulls and Bowling Green Falcons are tied at 47. Passes out to the key, top of the key, passes back to Perkins. Perkins misses the three-pointer. I just don't feel like Perkins is the guy you want taking a long three-point shot in that situation. Tie game, 17 minutes to go in the game. Three-pointer by Bowling Green is off the mark. Almost had an offensive rebound. Tipped back to Buffalo. Jordan takes it up, passes to Perkins. Perkins going to take a three here. That's not Perkins. Harris. Harris with a huge three. Harris with 20 points now in the game. 50-47, 16:40 to go in this one. So a huge three-point play by Harris there. And Bowling Green answers right back with a three to make it 50-50. Wow. Back and forth we go. 16:25 to go in the game. 50-50. Plowden makes the three. Massenberg, 4-3. Short. So now Bowling Green has the ball. Again, Bowling Green completely controlling the rebounding category in this game. Another three by Bowling Green. This one is no good. And the rebound goes to Buffalo. Massenberg with the ball. Gets a screen. Shoots the three. Misses that three again. So Bowling Green with the rebound. 50-50. 15:45 to go in this second half. A little bit back and forth. Tied up, man. It's going to be a great finish if it keeps up this way, man. Back and forth. They went for a little bit. Let's see if Bowling Green tries to slow it down. We know that the Buffalo Bulls like that fast-paced game, but we'll see what happens here as Bowling Green gets a two-pointer from the foul line, misses it, rebound by the Buffalo Bulls, big rebound there. Harris takes it up. Perkins with the miss. He's slow to get up on the one end. We want to avoid is Fry misses a three, but an offensive rebound missed the layup, and Harris with the rebound. Harris was trying to go looking long as we had an opening. Jordan with the missed three. We need to stop taking so many threes. We need to try to settle down and get a good look. Get a good look. Now these threes are looking good. Foul on Buffalo. So the back and forth finally ends with a foul. This one on Harris, they say. 50-50. This game is going back and forth, man. Again, thank you for joining my Believers Talk. My name is Joe. We got a great one going on here in this MAC final championship game between the Buffalo Bulls and the Bowling Green Falcons. 50-50. 14:39 to go as we go to commercial break again. Back and forth to start the second half. Bowling Green takes their first lead. Harris comes right back, nails a three. Bowling Green comes back and nails another three to take the lead back, and then it just goes back and forth for that for a little bit, and now we're tied at 50. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Good game so far. Harris having a huge game, over 20 points in this one already. And when you talk about a game that's at 50-50, you know you have over 20 points. Close to half of the team's offense. That's telling you something about the game. Right now, Harris is taking over, and he might need to take over if the Buffalo Bulls want to win this one. Again, Bowling Green Eagles have yet to, or have not made the tournament since the 60s, I believe they said. So, be interesting to see what happens here. The Hurricanes are still up 3-1 on the Sabres as they are still in the second intermission. Talk more about the Buffalo Bills. Talk about the offensive line. Game is really tight. As tight as you can get. 8 more of my Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies, guys. Really good. Love me some Thin Mints. Again, if you know some Girl Scouts, buy some cookies. Help them out. Support. Support. Girl Scouts sell cookies. What do Boy Scouts sell? I don't even know. Do they sell anything? I don't know. Maybe I should look into it. Any of you in the Boy Scouts? You'll know. Currently, commercial break, game side 50-50. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. Again, Buffalo Bulls looking to win their 4 out of 5 MAC championships. Bowling Green looking to advance to their first March Madness tournament since the 50s, I believe it said, maybe 60s, but still pretty amazing. So again, game 50-50. They're going over some of the MAC players that are currently in the NFL. You're talking, of course, of Antonio Brown, talking, of course, Khalil Mack, talking, of course, some really good players there. So, but this game currently in Ohio, and that's where Bowling Green, of course, is located. So this crowd is definitely pro Bowling Green at this point, and I don't want to say it's an away game for Buffalo. And we know that Buffalo struggled on the road this season. Just something that Buffalo did. As Bowling Green has the ball, Bowling Green faces some pressure, almost turned the ball over. Able to get the ball back. Buffalo playing decent defense. Layup try is missed, and Buffalo with the rebound. So Jordan with the ball passes up to Harris. Harris takes it up court. Harris trying another three. Misses it to the right. Rebound by Bowling Green. Again, Buffalo Bulls trying a lot of threes in the second half to start off here. Step back three for Bowling Green. Nails it. Nails the three. 14 minutes to go. 53-50. Bowling Green over the Bulls. Jordan tries to make something happen. He misses a layup. Bowling Green with the rebound. 53-50. 13:45 to go. And they're going for another three by Fry. This one's no good. Massenberg with the rebound. Massenberg's going to bring it up. Harris is on the left wing. Gets a screen. McCray fakes the three. And the pass is tipped out of bounds by Bowling Green. So it's going to be Buffalo Bulls ball. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Yeah. Listen. First of all, what Brandon Beane said at the press conference, I loved what Brandon Beane said at the press conference. Harris takes it up and in for a layup, so it's 53-52 now. Bowling Green over the Buffalo Bulls. Harris with 24 points, 10 for 16 in the game so far. So he's really kept us in this one. No one else to thank if we win this one other than Harris at this point. I'm sure Massenberg will come on strong at the end. He seems to always do that. Bowling Green tries a layup, missed. Massenberg with the rebound. Speaking of, Massenberg trying to press it. Massenberg misses a layup. He thought he was fouled. Ball goes out of bounds. Bowling Green ball. 53-52. 12:45 to go in the second half. So big game here. Going back and forth a little bit. Buffalo at one point had a 15-point lead. Massenberg with only 7 points so far in this game. Averages 18 points a game this season. Bowling Green with the ball. Massenberg takes a seat for a little bit. Foul on Buffalo. That's Graves with his third foul. .12:34 to go in the second half. 53-52. Graves just fouled Bowling Green at the line right now. Up by a point. Makes the first one. Trying his number 4. It looks like it's 0 is the number. So now it's 54-52. Again, Bowling Green's controlled the inside boards, has controlled the offensive glass too. Much better job by the Buffalo Bulls in the second half so far, not allowing too many offensive rebounds. Both free throws are good, so it's 55-52, 12.5 to go in this game. That was Laster with 8 points now in the game, who made those last 2 free throws. Pass inside to Perkins. Perkins tried to force one up. He is fouled on the ground, so they're saying that the foul is on the court, so it's going to be Buffalo Bulls ball. 55-52, 12:24 to go. Again, currently Joe Lunardi has them ranked as a 6th seed. Ball out bounds. Bowling Green again was the last to touch it. 6th seed in the Midwest right now. That's where Joe Lunardi has them. And so we really want to win this again. We'd love to get that 5 seed. But yeah, Antonio Brown, he would have played hard for us, I'm sure, once he got here. Big offensive rebound. Big offensive rebound by Graves. Lays it in. So it's 55-54 now. 12-10 to go in this one. Bowling Green up by a point. Bowling Green has the ball. Again, a lot closer than we'd want it, of course. But that's the way the Buffalo Bulls have played a lot of these road games. Again, this isn't a true road game. But the MAC Championship is in Ohio at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. So Turner tries to make a wow. Williams with the foul. So 2 offensive rebounds there by Bowling Green. Missed layups. As I just said, the Bulls have done a better job this second half on not allowing offensive rebounds. I just realized how big I look when I lean in, so maybe I won't do that as much. But I just gave them credit for not allowing offensive rebounds. And what do? They allow another offensive rebound. They allow 2 offensive rebounds. When does the coach bench you after you get fouled like 4 times? You mean how many fouls does it take? Well, I mean, the coach benches you for rest reasons, right? Like right now, Harris and Massenberg are both on the bench. You want to make sure they're going to be fresh from whenever you put them back in to the end of the game, that they can manage that, especially Harris right now with the game he's having. But as far as fouls, in college you have 5 fouls to give, right, before you're fouled out. So in the first half, depending on the timing, if you get 2 fouls early, the coach will take you out, right? Because if you get 3 fouls in the first half, you're on pace to get more than 5. So if you get 2 fouls early within the first 10 minutes of the first half, he'll take you out more than likely. If you get your 4th foul in the second half, if you get your 4th foul in the first, I'll say 10 to 15 minutes, yeah, he's going to sit you down. He's going to sit you down for a little bit. No, that's okay, Ricky. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. So yeah, so it takes 5 fouls in college. Like it takes 6 in the NBA. Is that reversed? Maybe that's reversed. I always forget sometimes. But anyway, so that's what you're looking at. I think it's 6 in the NBA because you have the 8 extra minutes there, and 5 in college. So I could be wrong there. Maybe it's 5 in both too. I don't know. I'll Google it. If only there was a machine that could tell you an answer to a question if you wanted it. That would be great, right? I'm sure the other watchers know what I'm talking about. But and I'm sure by the time I look this up, someone's going to already say. But no, I was right. Look at that. 5 fouls. Or 6 in a 48 minute. Wow, look at me. I'm right. So yeah, so if you get your first 2 early in the first half, then you do want to make sure that the coach sits you down. And it depends how big of a role you play on a team, right? Like if Massenberg is to get his 4th foul with 5 minutes to go, coach will sit there and talk to Massenberg and say, hey, just play smart, right? But you want to stay in the game because you're our star player. Or even Harris at this point, Harris with over 20 points in this game, 24 points in this game. So if you're Temple, St. John's, NC State, or TCU, right now Joe Lunardi has them 4 teams as the last 4 in. If you're one of those 4 teams, you don't want Bowling Green winning, right? Because if Bowling Green wins, that takes one of those large bitches away. Bowling Green with the ball, up by 1, 11:40 to go. Bowling Green 15 points off turnovers. Largest lead for the Bulls was 15. Largest lead for Bowling Green is 3 up till now. A 3-point attempt is missed. Offensive rebound. Almost stolen by the Bulls. Another 3. This one's missed again. This one's rebounded by Perkins. Bulls trying to run. This time there is a foul. Williams with the foul for Bowling Green. Fouls Carruthers, so Carruthers is going to go line for 2. As the Bulls trying to speed up the pace here. A little bit. Try to speed up the pace. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not the only one. Too much going on in my head. But Carruthers makes the first one, ties the game up 55-55. 11-13 to go in the second half. These I got my Girl Scout cookies. That's what matters most in life. Girl Scout cookies. Other than that, life's good. All right. Second one is up, and second one is good. So Buffalo Bulls retake the lead, 56-55, 11-13 to go in this game. Again, back and forth we go. Thank you for joining my Believers Talk. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video. Let people know we are here live in the MAC Championship game, and it's going to come down to the wire, guys. It looks like it's going to come down to the wire. Willard pulls up, shoots a 2, makes it. So now 57-56, Bowling Green over the Buffalo Bulls. Again, Buffalo trying to run a little bit here. Massenburg gets the ball. Massenburg with a 3. He is fouled from beyond the arc. So that means Massenburg is going to get 3 free throws. So the shot didn't look good when it went up. And I was like, oh no, why are you shooting that one? But he was fouled by Lillard on the play. So Massenburg will get 3 free throws. 10:41 to go in the second half. I didn't see a foul. I didn't see a foul at all. Anyway, either way, Massenburg's at the line shooting 3. He makes the first one, makes it 57-57. Massenburg has 8 points now, 7 rebounds, 2 for 10 from the on field goals today. So not a good shooting day for Massenburg. 3 for 3 from the line. Make that 4 for 4 as he makes the second. Buffalo Bulls now at 58-57. Harris coming back in the game as well. So 10:41 to go in this game. And it looks like our big boards are coming back in. So, yeah, Bowling Green fouled. Third one's up. Third one's good. So now Bowling Green down by 2. 10:41 to go. 59-57. Buffalo over Bowling Green. What do you mean he got pushed down? Massenburg didn't even fall down, man. Well, 11 straight since lost to Bowling Green on February 1st. So Buffalo Bulls on an 11-game win streak. Don't want to see that come to an end. First appearance since 1968 for Bowling Green if they were to win this game. So Harris with the block. Harris comes back in and gets the block. 10:18 to go, up by 2. 7 seconds left on the shot clock for Bowling Green. Harris with a great job, great defense, keeping his arms up, and then getting the block. Block goes out of bounds. Still Bowling Green ball, but only 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Fry with the miss, but there's an offensive rebound. Man. They're killing us on the offensive board. 10 minutes to go in the game. Buffalo up by 2. 59-57. Let your friends know this one might be coming down to the wire. Bowling Green for 3. Nails it from the top of the key. 60-59. Bowling Green over the Bulls. Less than 10 minutes to go now in this one. Again, Buffalo Bulls with a 15-point lead in the first half. Went away. Harris now gets the ball. Harris gets inside. Gets the ball to Perkins. Perkins is fouled. Was he fouled in the act? Looks like he was fouled in the act, so he'll get 2 shots as well. So again, thank you for joining my Believers Talk. If you are new, again, Buffalo Bulls down by a point. Bowling Green not going away as they seek their first title bid since 1968. Perkins makes the first one, makes it 60-60. 9:39 to go in the second half. Perkins has 4 points, 2 rebounds. So you'd love to see more out of him. 6th man of the year in the MAC. Makes his second. Makes it 61-60. Buffalo Bulls. Again, back and forth we go. 61-60. Buffalo Bulls over Bowling Green. Buffalo Bulls 10 for 12 from the free throw line. Bowling Green 6 for 8 Bowling Green goes up, makes the shot, contested, 62-61, 9:20 to go in this one. Devontae Jordan is on the line when the ball is passed to him, and so that's out of bounds. It's going to be Bowling Green ball. 9:10 to go in this one. Bowling Green up a point. Bowling Green's ball. Just hope that this gets better for the Buffalo Bulls right now. As again, one time having a 15-point lead. Guys, if you're on here too, don't forget that like button. There's a step back 2 for Bowling Green is in. And now Bowling Green has a 64-61 lead, less than 9 minutes to go in this game. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're new, you want to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is in the description below, but it's twitter.com/believerstalk. So Buffalo gets inside and gets a layup. Who's that? Is that Massenberg? Massenberg getting inside, making it 64-63. Bowling Green still have a point. 8:20 to go in this game. It's going to come down to the wire. Massenberg now with 12 points, 3 for 11 from the field. So obviously you want him to do better. Blocking foul called on Carruthers. Wow. I'm going to watch this. Well, no, that's the instant replay of the step back. Bowling Green to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one, makes it 65-63. Possession arrow is in Bowling Green's favor. 8:16 to go in the game. Missed the second free throw. Massenberg with the rebound. Massenberg is flirting with a double-double. I think that's his 9th rebound of the game. Has 12 points, so flirting with a double-double here for Massenberg. Harris gets the ball. Harris passes it to Massenberg. Massenberg in the lane. Passes it back. Three-pointer is up. Three-pointer is good. Buffalo Bulls back on top. 66-65. Devontae Jordan with the 3. 11 points for him. He's 3 for 7 from the three-point line as Bowling Green takes it up. 7:45 to go in this game. Foul on the floor by Perkins. That's going to be his 3rd on the game. Timeout on the floor. 7:42 to go. Massenberg with the assist. Back to Jordan. Three-pointer is good. As a New York Knicks fan, I got to do the Carmelo three-pointer. Have you ever thought of being a sports analyst for ESPN or NFL Network? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I mean, I would love to. Unfortunately, you have to have a college degree and that kind of stuff for that. They'll find me. They'll find me on here. And I try to keep it down because I have a little guy sleeping in the room next door. So I try to keep it down, but sometimes I can't help it. You know what I mean? So you'll hear me get excited and you'll hear me like quiet my voice as best I can. And because I'm easily excitable, and that's not good when you have a loud voice and you're not trying to wake someone up. But sometimes I can't help it. So I try my best. But thank you, I appreciate that. No, I've always loved listening to analysts. I was always a huge Chris Berman fan. Loved Chris Berman. Loved Dick Vitale. Thought he was a great announcer for all those years for ESPN. But yeah, Chris Berman, always been a fan of his as well. He would do all sports. As far as sports center, Stuart Scott was always a good one. I always loved Stuart Scott. Wish he was still around. Didn't know him personally, but always enjoyed listening to him. I thought he had a great style of doing things. But yeah, those are some of the announcers I've always liked. Nowadays, I don't watch too much Sports Center. I watch NFL Network all the time. But none of the analysts on there impress me. It's just I love NFL that much. Like when we go somewhere, when I'm on vacation, I turn the TV to NFL Network and it's on NFL Network 24/7. Like I don't turn it off. Like when I go into my room, I want to hear NFL Network. Before I leave, I want to hear NFL Network. When I'm sleeping, I want to hear NFL. Like that's how Well, that's how dangerous it is. Hey, John Patrick, welcome to Believers Talk. Thank you for joining me. Right now, the Buffalo Bulls are up by a point. I think it's 65-64. I forget exactly. But I'll tell you in a second here. But the Buffalo Bulls are up by a point. 66-65. I was close, right? I was close. So 66-65. They're showing us highlights of the Duke Florida State game right now. Just showing us Zion, right? Just show Zion, and that's all. That's all we need to know is Zion. Zion did this. Zion did that. I get it. I get it. I really do. Buffalo Bandits play at 9:30, Fox 87. I just found that out too. They play Saskatchewan. Bowling Green with the ball, down by 1. His shot right off the inbound pass is missed. Rebound there by Graves. Buffalo taking this up. Jordan with the ball. Jordan passes it to Perkins. Perkins beyond the arc. Makes a move. Gets inside. Almost turns the ball over again. Massenberg open for 3. Misses it. Offensive rebound. Or no, rebound comes out. Almost an offensive rebound, but able to be handled by Bowling Green there. Bowling Green takes it up. Bowling Green has it at the point. Bowling Green setting up here as Fry gets the ball. Fry guarded by Jordan well. Wide open three-pointer. Missed. Massenberg with the rebound. It's going to be a double-double for Massenberg. That's his 10th rebound of the game. Massenberg takes it up. Finds it. Bang! Step back 3 by Graves as Massenberg finds Graves. Pump fakes it and then takes a step back. 3 for 6 from the three-point line, so a 4-point lead now for the Buffalo Bulls. 6:46 to go in this one. So again, able to make it a 4-point game, a 2-possession game now for the Buffalo Bulls. But John Patrick, thank you for joining us on Believers Talk. You know how it is. One of my mods. Always appreciate you for coming on here. So thank you for joining. Again, share this video if you haven't already. Let people know we're here, and it's a close one, guys. This MAC championship. I know a lot of people don't pay attention to MAC. I get it. Mid-major conference, not like the ACC, the Big East, the Big 12, whatever have you. But the Buffalo Bulls are making noise in the top 20. They've been ranked most of the year. And, you know, it's the first time the Buffalo Bulls have been ranked for this long at all. First time they've been ranked in school history was the first time they were ranked. And I think now they hold the record for longest MAC team ranked consecutively. So, you know, Buffalo Bulls making some noise. Coach Oates wants to get them to the Sweet 16. I want to get them to the Elite 8, guys. I think the Elite 8 is the goal right now. You're talking about 5 seniors on this team that won their first NCAA tournament game last season in school history. School history for both the men and women's side. Neither the men nor women's basketball Bulls team won a tournament game until last year. Women were able to win 2, make it to the Sweet 16. Now the men want to duplicate that, and they want to make it to the Sweet 16 as well. Zion is back playing, and he's going to look great up until he goes against Buffalo. Once he goes against Buffalo, the way we're allowing offensive rebounds in this game, Zion's going to kill us if we play Duke. Man. That would be crazy. But they're a 1 seed, so if we're a 4-5 seed, we won't have to play them until a Final Four. So, again, John Patrick, you're joining me. You're just joining me. Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints. If you know a Girl Scout, if you know someone who has little girls in the Girl Scouts, buy some Girl Scout cookies. Send them my way. I'll eat them all. Love Girl Scout cookies. Can't get enough. Share this video and just tell people we eat Girl Scout cookies. Having a good time. Acting for the break right now. Buffalo Bulls just opened it up to a 4-point lead, 69-65, with just over 6:45 to go in the second half. Should be a good finish. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. 7 people watching right now. So again, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that like button. Listen. C is for cookie, and that's always been good enough for me. That's all you need to know. All you need to know. Going over Coach Oates' resume. 2 years as the assistant coach for Bobby Hurley. Bobby Hurley, the old Buffalo Bulls head coach. This is the 4th year as the head coach at Buffalo. 2 NCAA tournament appearances in his first 3 seasons. It's going to be 3 out of his first 4. Done a great job. And then they just signed him to a 5-year extension. So look forward to seeing more competitive Buffalo Bulls basketball with Coach Oach as our head coach. 3-pointer by Bowling Green in the corner, misses it, goes over the backboard, so it's going to be Buffalo Bulls ball. Less than 6.5 minutes to go now in this one. Up by 4. Let's try to extend that. Triple chocolate chip? No, it's Thin Mints. Thin Mints. That's all you need. Thin Mints. That's it. You don't need to get fancy. Buffalo Bulls with the ball. Massenberg has the ball at the point. Taking it for a layup. He is fouled on the way up, so he will get 2 free throws. 69-65, 6:16 to go. Massenberg. Oh, they're calling. That might be a goaltend. No, they're not calling goaltend. I didn't think it was a goaltend either. I saw what they saw. I saw the defender come in afterwards. First free throw is good by Massenberg. So 70-65. Coach Oach was fighting that it was a goaltend, but it was not. So Massenberg with his second free throw attempt. 6:16 to go. Makes the second free throw at 71-65. Buffalo over Bowling Green, trying to get a little separation. After, again, the Buffalo Bulls were up by 15 in the first half. Bowling Green came back, took the lead in the second half here. Steal there. Good steal. Good defense. Now they're looking to run a little bit. Good defense by Bowling Green. Stops the fast break, but Buffalo now has the ball. A good steal there by Graves as Harrison Graves had to switch on defense. Graves is blocked, but he is fouled on the play, so Graves will go to the line. Great job by Graves on that series of possessions. Again, on defense, he had to switch with Harris. They tried to get the mismatch inside. Graves just jumps up and steals the ball. He's fouled there by number 1 of Bowling Green. Carolina still on Buffalo Sabres 3-1 with 6.5 to go in the third period there. So the Sabres might lose. Shocker. But the Sabres might lose another one here. And but Graves at the line now shooting the first one. First one's up, and first one he misses. So 71-65, 5:48 to go. He misses the first free throw. That's the third miss from the free throw line from the Buffalo Bulls this game. The second one from the line is up, and the second one is good. So it's 72-65, 5:48 to go in this game. Up by 7. Again, able to spread this lead out a little bit. Again, went back and forth for the longest time in this second half. But now the Buffalo Bulls seemingly in control of this one. Obviously, that can change in a hurry. It's only a 7-point game, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Bowling Green playing great as they know that their tournament lives rely on this. 3-pointer in the corner is made by Bowling Green, so just like that, now a 4-point game again. 5:20 to go in this one. So again, guys, Ed Oliver or DK Metcalf, the way the free agency period is going, Ed Oliver. So again, guys, if you haven't already shared this video, let people know we are live, giving you live play-by-play and reaction to this game. Obviously, if you have ESPN2, you can watch it. Buffalo Bulls have the ball. Harris gets the ball from Massenberg. Harris fakes the shot, gives it back to Massenberg at the top of the point. Massenberg trying to make a play, almost gets the ball stripped. Able to get the ball back. Fall back 2 is good. 74-68. Massenberg with a huge play there. Again, Massenberg didn't start off this game well. Started the game 2 for 10 from the field, but has caught on here. 9 points in this second half. And I think he's like 3 for 4 from the field, or 3 for 5 in the second half. So great job there. Bowling Green with the ball. Misses it, but an offensive rebound, a foul inside. Luckily, he missed the layup, so it won't be a 3-point play, but he is fouled on the inside by Perkins, and he will go to the line. 4:26 to go in this game, and the Buffalo Bulls are up by 6. Bowling Green going to the line to try to cut into the lead. But yeah, John Patrick, the way free agency has worked, you have to go at Oliver, right? You have to, I feel. I mean, I love DK Metcalf. I think he's a specimen as well, and by love, I mean I like him. You know, I mean, I think I've talked to you a little bit about my reservations about DK Metcalf. I've talked to everyone about them. Yes, he's a physical specimen. He's a great athlete. Is he a great football player? Great route runner, you know, things like that. Who knows, you know? There's a reason why both Ole Miss wide receivers are going to the NFL draft. I think one is a product of the other one. Did Harris foul out? Or Perkins fouled out. I'm sorry, Perkins fouled out. So so that's a huge presence on the inside. I didn't realize that was his 5th foul. Did he get technical? 74-69, Bowling Green at the line. No one's at the line with him, though, so I'm confused. So 74-70 now as both free throws were made. Yeah, Perkins got teed up. So now Bowling Green got two shots and the ball. Wow, Perkins, come on, man. You're a senior. You got to play smarter than that. You got to be smarter than that. Only 5 points in the game, 3 rebounds. But it's a huge moment in the game for that. So now, Bowling Green back at the line to shoot because of the foul. So they got 2 more. They can make this a 2-point game. Why would you do that? Why? Missed the first one. So 74-70. 4:26 to go. Bowling Green with 1 more free throw. Why would you do that, Perkins? But anyhow, thank you for joining me on Believe Respect. My name is Joe. Before the second free throw goes off, remember to hit that like button. Second free throw is good. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Share this video, guys. It's a 3-point game. 4.5 minutes to go. It's going to come down to the wire. Share this video with your friends. Let them know we are here giving you live play-by-play and reaction. As Harris hits the ball at the top of the key, Harris steps back, trying to get a pick from number 1. Unable to do so. Perkins taking it. Harris taking it, passes it out. Graves with a 3. 77-71. 4 minutes to go. 6-point game. Graves with 17 points on the day. Huge game from Graves. Graves goes for the steal, unable to get it. That's Massenberg going for the steal, unable to get it. Harris with the coverage. Oh, bad pass by Bowling Green, and it's going to be Buffalo Bulls ball. 77-71, 3:46 to go in this one. That might be a big turnover. Well, that is a big turnover, but that might be the turnover to seal it for us. Woo! Man, Bowling Green played us tough. And yeah, I mean, this was not exactly a road game, but if you look at the crowd, you can definitely tell they're pro Bowling Green, as Bowling Green is from Ohio, and this game is at the Quicken Loans Arena. That's where the MAC championship is always played, or at least as of recent years. Quicken Loans Arena, of course, where the Cleveland Cavaliers play, so Cleveland, Ohio. So obviously a little bit pro Bowling Green, but Buffalo isn't that far from Cleveland, Ohio. You know, I mean, not that far, probably about 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. If you're from Buffalo, you'd be able to tell me, but I would say maybe about 5 hours, but I don't know for sure. So, but yeah, John Patrick, going back to what you said, Ed Oliver just seems to make no sense at this point. Now, I mean, and guys, I will be live for the NFL draft. So if you haven't subscribed, I will be live. Hit that notification bell that lets you know when we go live. We go live quite a bit. You can ask some of my other followers. It will go live for the weird commercial. Buffalo Bulls games will go live for Buffalo Bulls during March Madness. We'll go live for the NFL draft, and we're live for every single Buffalo Bills game, unless I'm at the game. And even then, I go live during the game, and I show you some things, and we go over halftime stats at halftime, and we have fun that way. So I am always going live to give you play-by-play reaction of some Buffalo sports. So you do want to hit that notification bell, and we'll let you know when we're going live. But like I said, guys, we got a close one here. 77-71, a huge three-pointer just a minute ago from Javern Graves. He has 17 points in this one. You have Harris, who has 24, I think last I knew, points in this one. Massenberg has played better in the second half. He's in double digits. He has a double-double in this game. You'd love to see more Perkins. Perkins just fouled out with only 5 points. Right? 5 points? 5 points, 3 rebounds, I think it was. So, but it always hurts to see your big guy foul out. So you don't want to see that happen. But Buffalo able to respond, get another big 3 by Graves to go up by 6 here with about 4 minutes to go, 3:46 to go in this game. So Bowling Green might have another run in them, and now's the best time to use it. Again, Bowling Green not projected to make it into March Madness, and they have not made it to March Madness since the 60s. And if they make it, obviously another at-large bid loses their chance, right? So the at-large bids are watching this saying, oh gosh, come on Buffalo, hold on, because Buffalo's projected to be in the tournament. So what you want is Buffalo to win the conference tournament, so that way you don't have to worry about another at-large bid being lost. If you're in that large bid and you're the first 4 in or the last 4 out, you're just hoping that you get as many at-large bids as possible. Because again, if you win your conference tournament, you're automatically in, right? Massenburg with the ball. Passes it back. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Harris with the ball now. Harris trying to make a play. Harris with the layup. It's in. So it makes it 79-71 with 3:20 to go now in this one. 7-point game. Bowling Green setting up their offense here. Ball goes out of bounds off of Buffalo. So it's a Bowling Green ball. This is a huge possession from Bowling Green, being down 8 with 3+ to go in this one. Harris with a great play there, getting the layup to go up and in. Missed 3-pointer, and Buffalo with the rebound. Big defensive rebound there. That one by Graves. Graves with his 7th rebound of this game. Carruthers taking the ball up. He gives it to Harris. Harris knocks down a 3, baby. That might be the dagger. 82-71. Harris with a huge day. Harris is going to be the MVP of this game. I don't know if he will be the MVP of the MAC tournament for the Buffalo Bulls, but in this game, he has done it. 82-71 now, 2:51 to go, 11-point game. That might be it. That might be the dagger. The Buffalo Bulls might be looking down the throat of a MAC championship. Both the women and men's team be very cool. They could both win it here, clinching at the Quicken Loans Arena. Women's team did earlier today with oh man, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. Beating Ohio 77-61. Sarah Dillard with a huge game in this one. Humphill with a good game in this one. 16 points, 21 rebounds is a MAC championship game record. MAC tournament record, 21 rebounds for that young lady for the Buffalo Bulls. Humphill is her name. So 16 points, 21 rebounds, 4 assists. So they win the MAC championship game earlier on this day, clinching their spot into the NCAA tournament for the women's side. And now the men, 2:45 away, up 11 from doing the same thing here, clinching their third postseason appearance in 4 years. 3-pointer from Bowling Green is up, missed. Defensive rebound by the Buffalo Bulls. Take your time. Take your time. You have 30 seconds each possession. Bowling Green set up on defense. If you're Bowling Green, you might want to start thinking about fouls, but you got 2:20 to go. Buffalo Bulls up 82-71. Massenburg with the ball. Passes it back to Harris, who's towards the center court line. Harris taking it up. Harris going in for the layup. Harris, it's good. 84-71. 2:05 to go in this one. This one is over. The Buffalo Bulls, let's start celebrating, baby. 2 minutes to go. It looks like both the men's and women's basketball team are going to be MAC champions. Foul on the floor with 1:53 to go. There was a mismatch down low, so number 22 of the Bulls, that's going to be Dante Carruthers, goes and fouls the Bowling Green player who had it inside. But huge day by Harris. Huge day by Harris, basically willing us to a victory. Massenburg, again, off to a slow start in this game. Started from the field 2 for 10, only had 7 points in the first half. Came out a little bit stronger in the second half, did a lot better. But man, you gotta say Harris and Graves. Missed free throw by Bowling Green. It was a 1-for-1. Massenburg with the rebound. And Massenburg does have a double-double in this one. 84-71, 1:45 to go. We are celebrating in Buffalo, baby. 2 champions on this day for the Buffalo Bulls, both the men's and women's basketball team. Congratulations to them both as they go to double team. Massenburg has an open guy in the corner. He finds him. Harris gets the ball. You got 8 seconds left on the play clock. Harris with a long 3. Missed. Offensive rebound by Buffalo. No, unable to keep it in play. Carruthers comes back with it. Why would you do that, Carruthers? Why? I mean, I'm happy. Carruthers is injured. Carruthers is injured, and you just wonder why he would do that. So Carruthers fought hard for the offensive rebound, fell down, was unable to get it, was slow to get up. Meanwhile, while Bowling Green was trying to take the ball up court, they lost possession of the ball. It fell backwards towards Carruthers. Carruthers hurried to his feet, got up, got the board. At that point, you need to stop, right? You need to stop, just hold the ball. But instead, he goes for a layup. It's contested. Right, so he gets the ball, and so he goes for a layup. Bowling Green contests it, and now he's down. Now Carruthers is down, and you know, he might not have had a big day today, but he's a great player. He's a key piece for the Buffalo Bulls moving forward. So you really hope he's okay. Sit out the rest of this one, young man, even though he's supposed to be going to the free throw line because he got fouled on the play. But, man. Yeah, Carruthers is a senior guard for the Buffalo Bulls. Not the smartest time to do something like that. Again, you get that offensive rebound. You take 30 seconds off the clock. You're up 13, under 2 minutes to go. There's no need for the statement slam or the statement alley-oop or whatever he was going for. There's no need for it, right? Just take the 30 seconds off the clock. There's a minute 19 left. So let's say there's only 25 seconds left on a shot clock. You know, you're getting it under a minute and you're up 13. At this point, you just want to end this game, and this is why you want to end this game. They're calling it a flagrant. Flagrant 1. So it's not flagrant 2, so he's not automatically ejected. It looks like Carruthers is coming back in the game. Oh, thank you, Promethean. Yes, again, guys, I thanked you all earlier in this live stream. I want to make sure I thank you all again. 500 subscribers. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a little bit over a year here, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. So thank you for that. I look forward to the next 500. I look forward to the next 5,000 because I will keep you guys up to date on all Buffalo sports news. So again, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And thank you again for the 500 plus who have. I enjoy the fact that, you know, Promethean, Fox87, John Patrick, Myth, just to name a few, you guys have been here for the whole ride. Most of you, I think all of the names I mentioned are some of my mods. I do want to thank some other YouTube channels who really got me going, right? The Louis T Network. If you guys are not subscribed to Louis T Network, guys, go over to his channel. He's a Redskins fan, but he keeps you up there on all NFL news. I think I have to give him the most credit. Without him, there wouldn't be a Believers Talk. Without him, there wouldn't be a YouTube channel for me, for Buffalo Sports, as far as this goes. I have to thank, of course, Steve. If you guys were here at the beginning, you know who Steve was. He originally started out helping me with this channel. He was here with me side by side. He did a great job. I always enjoyed his content. Buffalo Bulls with the ball. They're just going around the clock at this point. They're going to double team Massenberg. Massenberg passes it back, and then he gets it back. But, yeah, without him, there wouldn't be a YouTube channel here. I want to thank Sports Fury. Again, Sports Fury, Josh and Sean, two great guys. Really got a lot of information from them. As Carruthers gets fouled again, he's limping on the court with a minute 2 to go. I would take him out. Why would you leave him in this game? That's insane. But Sports Fury, Josh and Sean, great guys, and they've helped me out a lot. I've watched a lot of their live streams. They do basketball, football. They do WWE live streams if you're a fan of the WWE. They keep you up to date on a lot of things. Coming up on the draft and free agency, they've done a lot of videos. When Odell got traded, they did a video going live. When Antonio Brown got traded, they did a video then. Missed free throw on the one-on-one, so Boise State, Bowling Green gets the rebound, down by 15 with 57 seconds now to go. Layup is blocked by is that Harris? No, that's going to be McCray who gets the block there. That's going to be the 5th block for the Buffalo Bulls, I believe, in this game. So great job there. Wish you could have done a better job with the. And now they're taking Carruthers out, who's still limping on the court. Needs to go take a seat. But before he does, he gets a huge hug by Coach Nate Oates on the sideline. So great job by the Buffalo Bulls here as they're going to wrap it up. But yeah, thank the Sports Free for all they done. Thank all my moderators. You guys have done a great job helping me out. As there's a foul on the play after Bowling Green makes a two-pointer. They quick fouled up by 13 here, Buffalo, with 47.5 seconds to go. Gotta thank #sports. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have followed my videos, you know I use them a lot as a source, if you will, for information. I think they're two of the greatest guys I've ever met as far as Bills fans. And YouTube channels. I just had a lot of fun. We collabed a video together, 2 videos, one for my channel, one for their channel. It was a great time. Paul and Mario, just really a great job by them. And they did start another YouTube channel. So if you're not a fan of the Buffalo Bills, they have #sports road trip. Subscribe to that channel as well, where they cover all news around the NFL. Just really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you to all of you who have subscribed. I know I'm missing a bunch of names. Most importantly, of course, I got to thank my wife who allows me to do this. It's a passion of mine to watch sports and to commentate on sports and to just give my opinion. And that's what this channel will start out to be. It's just another fan's opinion. And to know that there's people out there that care about my opinion, that's awesome. And I really appreciate it. So again, CJ Massenberg going to the bench, gets a standing ovation from the Buffalo Bulls crowd. 73-87 as Bowling Green tries a 3, misses it. They get the rebound back. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bowling Green ball. 36 seconds to go. But Buffalo will win the women and men's MAC championship. So again, if you're new, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. We can talk Buffalo sports. Probably won't be live too much longer after the game. It's going to be Buffalo ball as the ball goes out of bounds with 34 seconds to go. And again, Coach Nate Oates is now clearing out his bench as Jordan takes a seat, and we're getting ready for the NCAA tournament on Thursday, baby. So enjoy Selection Sunday tomorrow as we figure out what seed we are. Hopefully somewhere between the 4 and 5 seed, guys. We want either 4 or 5. We'll make it a much easier road to, and I'm not saying they can't get upset too. We know that they can get upset because that's what we did last season against Arizona, right? We were the 13 seed going against the 5 seed, and what happened? We just win. We lose to Kentucky in the next round, but so we've played that role, so we know it can happen, and hopefully Coach Oates uses that for momentum as we shoot a 3, we miss, offensive rebound, 4 seconds left. That's going to be the game. Buffalo Bulls are MAC champions, both women and men's MAC champions, baby. So let's go Buffalo. So thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, we can open this up for discussion about the Buffalo Bills, again, signing another offensive lineman today. I'll see if they made any other news while I was doing this. Sabres lose 4-2 to the Carolina Panthers. So we did get another goal in there. So that's great. But Buffalo Bulls win 87-73. We're going to see them celebrate, baby, because they are MAC champions. So again, we can open this up for the Buffalo Bills discussion. We can open this up for Buffalo Sabres discussion, although that would be depressing. We can open this up for whatever you guys want to talk about now. Again, both Buffalo Bulls men's and women's team winning the conference championship. We can talk about the Adrian Waddle if you would like. What is going on? I'm watching. Okay, so they changed this to the New Orleans Abilene Christian game. Don't even know who these teams are. I don't know what conference this is for. Can someone just tell me what conference are we talking about? Holy cow. Don't know what this is about. But anyhow, again, yeah, we can talk about Buffalo Bills, what they've done so far in free agency. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. It's like down here somewhere. Just hit that. Let me know you like the channel. Again, helps out the channel a lot. And we can talk Buffalo Bills for a little bit if you'd like. We could talk about the men and women MAC champion Buffalo Bulls. I have no idea. Thanks, Ricky. I'm glad you joined me. We've had a lot of fun. Like who are can the Buffalo Bulls play the winner of this game in the first round? Like, that'd be great. Like, I love and this doesn't make sense to me. I feel like an at-large team should always be a 16 seed. How can you win your conference? Because this is the type of game, this is the type of two teams that the winner of this game, the Southland tournament. Okay, Southland Conference. Never heard of it. I haven't even heard of the conference they play in. But this is the type of game where they're going to win, and then the winner of this game is going to go against Duke. Be like, good try. Right? Like, I feel like it should be a rule. If you win your conference, you're not going to be the 16th seed. But what do I know? So what can we do? And why are the playing games not all? It's been a great start so far, guys. If you're watching this, it's been the tip ball almost went out of bounds. It was recovered. They sell for a layup. The layup's an air ball. So great start. There is a dunk though. Good dunk. Actually, in the Buffalo Bulls game, there weren't too many dunks. I think there was only 1 or 2 dunks in that whole game. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Brandon Beane news conference the other day talking about Buffalo. It's just really great to hear that from him. Like, oh, good. So, Abilene Christian, I think is the name of the school. Yeah, 0 for 2 so far. 2 layup air balls. That's how they started this game. So, good start for them. But it's just really good to have an owner who sticks, or a GM, and we do have an owner that does too. I'm not saying we don't, but a GM that is not afraid to stick up for the team, right? Just not afraid to say exactly how he feels. Now, he doesn't show a lot of emotion a lot of times, and that's just Brandon Beane's way. If you've watched Brandon Beane over the last 2 or 3 seasons, you know that Brandon Beane's way is not to show emotion. Hey, the 3rd layup went in, so they have 3 layups so far, 2 air balls, 1 basket. Not bad, right? 1 for 3 in baseball. That's great. Yeah, it's really good to see that. Really good to see him sticking up for Buffalo sports. But I think it was Buffalo Fanatics, who also I have to thank in my 500 subs, who talked about just like how it's Buffalo versus the world, right? Ricky, I appreciate that. And you don't have to comment. I appreciate when you do comment, but man, I appreciate that. You're always welcome to stay and chill with us, and if you want to comment, you're always welcome to comment, but don't feel pressure to. I don't mind, and I think I've done a live stream too like this where there's very little chatter, and I'm just doing the live stream, and that's fine, because, I always tell people, like, I'm going to be watching the game anyway, and I talk a lot, no matter if the camera's on or not, I talk a lot. So I don't mind commentating on the game and having no one talk. Like that's fine. That's the way commentating goes in the booth, right? Like, well, normally in the booth you have 2 people, so someone's talking to you, and you have someone talking to your ear saying you can't cuss or whatever have you. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that at all. I can say whatever I want. I try not to get too overly. Again, I do have an 11-month-old son in the next room, so I try not to get overly passionate and don't want certain words to slip all the time, but they have, and I don't have anyone who I have to apologize to. I don't have any fines I have to face. Like, I'm Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I don't know what to tell y'all. So, but I appreciate that, Grades. I hope that you're here. I talk a lot. Maybe that's why you come on the live stream to not and don't say much, right? Because you're like, this is my time. This is my time to be quiet. Yeah, I don't have that time. I don't think I would be able to handle that time. People would tell me to go to the library. Like, I don't know what to do there. I'm like Ricky Bobby in a press conference. What do I do with my hands? I don't know. So that was actually Sports Fury just did. I just watched a video where Sports Fury did that too. So it always makes me laugh when you quote movies. Oh, I love good movies. Not saying Ricky Bobby was a good movie, but it was alright. Yeah, it had its moments. So 6-2. Abilene Christian beat New Orleans in the Southland Championship. Woo! But yeah, going back to Brandon Beane and his comments, it's sad that people are saying what they're saying about the city of Buffalo, who have no idea what the city of Buffalo is like. Their only knowledge of the city of Buffalo is what other people who hate the city of Buffalo have told them. and that's completely unfair. I said Marshawn Lynch's name 10 seconds ago, and we all remember how he left Buffalo, right? I mean, it's completely unfair. You look at someone like Kyle Williams, who's going to just be loved in Buffalo forever, right? He's going to go in the Ring of Fame or Ring of Honor, whatever you call it, at the stadium there, and he's just always going to be welcome in any Buffalo bar, anywhere. Buffalo, like if I ever see Kyle Williams in the airport, you know what? I'm buying him something to drink or buying him his food or something. And he doesn't need it. I know he doesn't, but you gotta respect the man who's just willing to put on the line for the city, and that's what he did. So really appreciate that. So anyway, again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, I'm not going to stay on here much longer. If there's something you want to talk about Buffalo sports or anything sports related, happy to talk to you guys about it. We talked about Antonio Brown, and I know someone mentioned Antonio Brown earlier. I don't think Antonio Brown made it as off. Like, I think media definitely helped hype that Antonio Brown situation, first of all. And I know Antonio Brown said he didn't want to play for Buffalo, but I don't recall, and maybe I'm wrong here, but I don't recall him saying he didn't want to play for Buffalo because he didn't like the city of Buffalo. He might not want to play for Buffalo because it's cold in Buffalo. And whether you live in Buffalo or you don't live in Buffalo, whether you love Buffalo or you hate Buffalo, in December it's cold in Buffalo and it snows a lot, right? My cousin is an Eagles fan. The Eagles play the Bills in Buffalo this year, and I'm close to the Philadelphia area, and he was like, "Yo, when the Eagles Bills game is, we're going." I know my English there wasn't the greatest, but whatever. And I said, "Yeah, as long as the game's not in December." Driving up to Buffalo in December is never a fun task, and he knows that because his family still lives up in Buffalo, so I'm sure he's had to do it a few times. So, and if you are from the Buffalo area, you know it's true as well. So, love the city, hate the city. Steve, actually, who again was on his channel, he was trying to sell his tickets to that Colts game 2 years ago, the one that they got 3 feet of snow. He was basically giving the tickets away, and I was like, I just don't feel like driving up there in that kind of weather. Like, that's something you could say Buffalo has. They have lake effect snow every year, and it's not fun to drive in. So, but yeah, I just don't remember him saying why he don't want to play. It's not he said, I don't want to play for Buffalo because the team stinks, or I don't want to play for Buffalo because there's nothing to do in the city, or something like that. He didn't say anything like that. Other people have since then, but I don't recall him saying anything like that. But again, if Antonio Brown doesn't want to play here, I don't want him here, just like the rest of y'all. Like, I don't want him here if he doesn't want to play here, but it is what it is. So, but anyhow, guys, I am going to go in here again. Buffalo Bulls, both men and women's team, winning the MAC Conference Championship today. Both of them will be dancing, and we will have it for you here on Believers Talk. So again, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment. Even if you're not watching live, if you leave a comment, I'm happy to get back to all of you. So again, thank you for the 500 plus subscribers that we have now. I couldn't do it without y'all, so I appreciate it. And again, Buffalo Bulls, way to go. Men and women's team winning the MAC Championship. We'll see you soon. And we'll watch tomorrow, Selection Sunday, to find out where the Bulls play. We'll see you soon. Until we do, go Bulls.